Well, this is the Buffalo Bills and Pittsburgh Steelers Week 13 live game reactions. Yeah, let's just see how this one goes, guys. We need this one bad if we want to still contend and hold up a wild card spot in the playoffs. So, yeah, this is an important game, definitely. Try to get back on track after that. Not. We need to forget about that Houston game. Anyways, yeah, we got Spencer Brown and Deion Dawkins. I know those two guys are out for our offensive line, which that is concerning. Hopefully, it doesn't affect our run game or pressures. Hopefully, it does. Hopefully, our offensive line still holds up better than last week. So, yeah. So we're 7-4 right now, and if we win, we'll still be in a wild card spot. If we lose, could potentially be out of a wild card spot. Here we go, guys.
Rachel Maddow, Lady Gaga, and Dan Craig.
Hey, Dad, can we talk?
Sure.
I gotta complain about something. It's my new car. I only paid for a brand new Hyundai Tucson.
You might be on the naughty list. Enjoy the new car. It feels so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on select Hyundai.
Go Bills, y'all.
Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. Available at Parade Jewelers.
I'm Sandy Sansey. It's the season of giving, and we're so very blessed to be part of this great community. Know that when you purchase from Sandy Sansey, your hard-earned dollars remain here locally and truly make a difference. Over $11,000 off or 0% for 72 months on a 2025 Ram 1500. Visit us in person or online at cdjrfoley.com. Who can give you saving selection and winning service?
Volunteer to ring the bell this holiday season.
Last year's MVP, Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills, backs to the wall as they try to maintain and even advance in the playoff picture in the AFC. Meanwhile, four-time league MVP Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers in a battle with Baltimore in the AFC North. They lead by a half game entering the day. It's a big one in this national doubleheader.
Yeah, playoff implications here, y'all.
And it's Pittsburgh from the Steel City coming up here on CBS.
Yeah, we're currently holding on to the last spot. Pittsburgh currently is the 4th seed because they're currently leading the AFC North. Baltimore, how did they lose to the Bengals like that on Thanksgiving? How did they lose like that?
So, again, vital game here. Hello, friends. Jim Nance, Tony Romo, Tracy Wolfson. We're going to start with Aaron Rodgers. He's going to be playing this game with a cast on his left hand, injured wrist. You've been there before. Tony, how much will that impact his play today?
Well, it won't impact his throwing. He'll be able to throw the football exactly like he normally does. It will affect the running game. He's going to have to hand the football off with his right hand. So expect some difference in whether it's shotgun or under center. I think you're going to see some pistol. I went back and looked. Arthur Smith, he's done this before in the pistol. This could help them with the metrics.
Okay, for Josh Allen and the Bills, can he be protected today? The last game he was sacked 8 times, plus they've been turning over the football a lot lately.
They got to eliminate the turnovers and also the sacks. That was not okay. Expect early in this game for them to protect him. They've got some people injured. Tracy's going to go to. This is a huge game for them.
And let's go down to Tracy for more on the injuries.
That's right. The Bills have been dealing with defensive injuries all season long. Now it's affecting the offense. Josh Allen will not have his 2 starting tackles going against TJ Watt.
Yeah, Kincaid's still out, Palmer's out, Samuel's on the IR, and Oliver's on the IR. Like, we are banged up on both sides.
Gusts up to 32 miles per hour expected. How it affects this game remains to be seen. Jim?
All right, Trey. So, yeah, that's a lot to overcome. More starters out for the Bills and the 2 tackles, Tony.
Well, that's the focal point of this game will be how the Bills have come up with a game plan.
Looks like we'll be receiving the ball
Those
first.
are your tackles who are really good players. Obviously, Dawkins exceptional.
And we're off.
Going against the Hall of Famer TJ Watt.
Steelers defer at the top, and
All right.
with Ty Johnston. Trying to return this kick.
Up to just shy of the 25.
We're underway with this matchup of 2 generational and future Hall of Fame quarterbacks.
Here we go, guys.
Bring out one of them. And Josh Allen. 4-1 in his career, including a postseason game against the Steelers. There's deep admiration between these 2 quarterbacks today. We'll dig into that a little bit later, the remarks they have to say about one another. But here he comes with his 130th consecutive start, and he starts with 2 subs in, Alec Anderson and Ryan Vandermark, the tackles, replacing Dawkins and Brown.
Hand off to Cook here. Go, Cook! There we go. That's how you start the game.
Bounce out after a pickup of 18.
It's a great sign. You're going to watch this whole side just push it down, and you'll see Cook, who's exceptional at the cutback.
Look at that space there.
If you're a Bills fan, this is the way that you can win this. He's like, come on, we just talked about this all week.
Coming in on the near side is Brandon Cooks, just signed this week. The speedy wide receiver's been around the league for a long time. They're going the other way, and that pass is incomplete. Trying to connect with Shakir. Let's talk about
Try to do a wide receiver screens like we do every game.
Cook, who's already over 1,000 yards.
You have to. Both of your tackles, like Tracy alluded to earlier, are out in this game. So you need to rely on Cook today. You're not going to have as much time as you normally would in the pocket. And believe me, the Steelers know how to rush the passer on the outside. But they're 18th in the NFL against the run. You saw it on first down. Expect a lot of quick passes early and a lot of people to help on this side.
All right. Hand off to Cook here.
For about 3 tumbles over Y.A. Black. It'll be 3rd and 7 coming up.
This is that situation you didn't want to be in early in the game if you're Buffalo. An obvious passing situation. If you're a Steelers defensive player, your job is to recognize both tackles are out. They're not going to leave them on an island. They're going to have chip. People are going to help them, and the ball's going to come out quick.
3rd and 7 it is. Keon Coleman has come in after being out the last couple of games.
There's the chip. TJ Watt's on this side. 4 hands on the
All right.
tackle and the tight end.
Josh gonna throw here.
There's Allen's throw.
Boom!
It's caught by Brandon Cooks.
Welcome to the team.
3rd snap is at Bill. He comes in with a catch to extend the drive and put the football on the Pittsburgh side.
Yeah, we just signed him to the active roster not too long ago. Welcome to the team, Cooks.
Before with Buffalo, they've made some in-season trades before. This time they bring in Brandon Cooks and get him ready to go. In the first 3rd down, he catches it.
That's big.
He's got speed, and they use him correctly. He's not going to know the whole offense. Impressive.
They've been looking for answers all season long on the outside. Maybe he'll be what they were looking for. First down, toss. Cook. Only about a yard. TJ Watt is on him fast. The Bills lead the NFL in rushing, about 147 yards a game on the ground, and Cook went over 1,000 in game 11.
Well, that's why there are a few teams in the AFC with everything having parity and everything's so close, Jim. I look at it closely, and I'm trying to find a metric that gives teams advantages.
So far, the play calling's been good so far.
That carries in December and January. We'll see if it does in November.
Gabe Davis, who has returned to Buffalo in recent weeks. We got
What?
movement by Alec Anderson at right tackle.
I'll start. Offense number 7.
That pushed us back.
Second down.
Do you want to know why?
All start calls.
You all of a sudden jump early as a right tackle because you're going against TJ Watt, and also this is the first time he's played tackle since UCLA.
There you go. He's been in some. That's not bad. No.
Yes.
Yeah, he's covering for Spencer Brown.
Extra lineman, but yeah, he's got a lot on his shoulders today. In for Spencer Brown on that right side.
Exactly right.
2nd and 14. Gilliam in, and he's in motion.
Josh gonna throw up to Cook.
Gilliam's out there to throw a block. He's able to pick up 4 or 5 before complete insets.
Just notice they're going to run the football, drop back. They're going to get the ball out quick. If you're Pittsburgh, you know this. Joe Brady getting ready to handle this game plan all week right here. It's been a little bit of one of those where it's like, we got to change up. Both tackles are out against a team who rushes the passer well on the edge. He has a good plan for it. Get out early, run the ball, and I hope that Brandon Cooks and Josh Allen make a 3rd down.
They've already done that once. Here's a 3rd and 10. Again, Gabe Davis is on the near side.
All right. Gonna throw.
Pass.
What?
Jumping right in front and stealing it is Eccles. But he's going to be down. He was tangled up with the Bills receiver, so he was.
What?
But it's a takeaway.
We're not doing this again. No.
Second in the league. That's their 21st takeaway of the year.
What was that? On the first.
And you want to know why Josh Allen?
I didn't touch the ground.
The ball confirmed. But why does Josh Allen have to throw it early? The Steelers know that, so they can sit on routes and play the underneath stuff.
Not good,
Great
y'all.
job by Pittsburgh being aware.
Trying to find game.
Not good, man.
Brandon Eccles has
Oh.
the second pick of the year. Pittsburgh football.
We can't start off the game like that.
The guy sitting next to your girl on a kiss cam.
No, what happened?
Sheila? Molly? And if you don't have the right home coverage, you might have to kiss your savings goodbye. Let's go, beat it. Switch to Allstate and you can save hundreds. What are you waiting for? Make your move before I do.
At Burger King, you write the rules of value. You rule number 10, I mix and match my way. There's 7 tasty items, and I can get 2 for $5 or 3 for $7. That's all up to me. The $5 deal or $7 trio from Burger King Classics and Pancakes. Choose your deal.
Here at Once Upon a Farm, we chose the Capital One Venture X business card. With no preset spending limit, our purchasing power adapts to meet our business needs. And unlimited double miles means we earn more too. What's in your wallet?
Check the new game day fed. Oh,
Guys, I mean, if we do in fact lose this game, division's over. Just I'm just saying that.
This ain't your dad's favorite song. It's Couture. Okay, thank you so much. I was about to say that. It's Couture.
I know, there's a better day coming.
This Sunday, we need to get every tailgater a Pepsi to amp up the food's flavor. Why would you call that, Sam?
Pepsi does make it taste better.
Trying to get with the port. Maybe a burger?
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by LLB. Invited to the holidays since 1912. Burger King. At BK, have it your way. You rule. And by Pepsi. Food deserves Pepsi.
After a Steelers interception on the Bills' opening drive, here come the Pittsburgh offensive players and Aaron Rodgers, who turns 42 this coming Tuesday. Of course, Mason Rudolph got the start against Chicago last Sunday as Rodgers set out with the wrist injury, but back and ready to go. We got an extra lineman in on this first snap, and Warren is the running back.
All right. Rodgers going to throw.
Spinning around and connecting with Metcalf, who challenges the defender Poyer, picks up about 8. Let's go to your tape room there, Tony.
Well, you're going to see this today. It's big personnel. You got O-lineman, tight end, O-lineman, tight end. They're putting extra guys on the field, extra O-linemen. And by the way, Washington, number 80, is basically an offensive lineman. You're going to see him a ton today. They're going to try and impose their size and will on this Buffalo defense, who started a little against the run. And you see that he's in the pistol, not the shotgun.
Hands it off to Warren on 2nd and 2. He's right at the marker. Going to mark him actually a little bit short. So you got a 3rd and foot coming up for Pittsburgh.
So the big key on the other side was going to be how Buffalo, who actually doesn't chip that often, one of the lowest in the league, how are they going to help the edges on their offensive line? And then this for Pittsburgh, it's going to be Buffalo, who struggled a little against the run lately. We're going to put a ton of big people in there and run right at them. How can Buffalo handle that?
You see the big cast on the left arm for Rodgers. For the Steelers, who lost 4 of the last 6. Back to the pistol, which we expect to see almost all day, as Warren has the first down. The pile is moved with room to spare. I'll tell you, the Bills,
We need Dalton Kincaid back so bad right now.
Here late with turnover issues. Started out clean the first 3 games and went through a little bubble there through the next 3. But the last 4 now, they came in with 3, 3, and 3, and now 1 on the opening drive today. So 10 in their last 4 games, just minutes into the 4th game.
Not a shock that they haven't been winning a lot lately. Got to shore that up. Pistol again. You're going to see this all day.
So here's a little toss to Warren. And
Stop behind the line of scrimmage.
Quickly is Benford and a loss of 2.
Well, you said it, Benford. This is a Sean McDermott special. Take a look at the top of your screen. You don't account for him, so you're going to block someone else, right? No, you didn't see the corner who just shoots the gap. Timely blitz to get him in an obvious, normally passing down.
2nd and 12 it is, with 3 tight ends on the field. So set up a screen with Warren, who can break tackles.
All right, 3rd down.
Going to get away from Milano this time. He's a hard runner, Jalen Warren.
Usually he'd actually get an extra 3 or 4 yards out of that, but Milano's great in open space tackling. And you can see Milano right here pop out, reads the play, and that's what makes him one of the better will linebackers, weak side backers in the league.
You got Gainwell coming in for Pittsburgh. He's a threat in the passing game. He's their 2nd leading receiver. On the 3rd and 10. Austin moves to the right side.
Looks like they're going to check Joey Bosa at the top right here.
All right, we're bringing some heat.
Here's Rodgers. Throwing it down the field.
Incomplete. Yes. 4th and 10. Johnson.
That was Tre'Davious White breaking it up.
This was a high-level throw, and Aaron Rodgers knows it. The difference is we don't have a lot of big receivers. White does a good job, but this ball, a little bigger receiver, a little bit more weight on the receiver. Austin does a lot of things well. But one of those is high pointing with somebody else, a little bit tougher.
You got Darnell Washington, the tight end. He's a big target. They're going to sit you. You're going to need him later on as they get no points off the interception. And Shakir makes the fair catch at the 18 off the punt of Waitman. Bills and Steelers. Let's one. Aaron Rodgers, Hall of Famers to be. Josh Allen, all here in the Steel City.
All right. Let's hope this next offensive possession can be better. Like, I think we need to We need to get the run game going, be more creative when it comes to receiver routes. Josh Allen, of course, less turnovers. Don't need another interception, obviously. What is up with the turnovers over these past few games, man? It needs to stop, man.
Porque es su momento para hacer historia juntos. Y porque soy yo quien los admiro a ustedes. Para ustedes, los fans.
Extra value meals are back at McDonald's. For just $5, get a savory and sweet sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddles, plus hash browns and a coffee. The sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddles meal for $5.
All right. Yeah, there we go.
It was the night before Sprite when Santa Claus came.
All right.
The Spice Cranberry was the name of his game. And they heard him exclaim as he peeks out of sight.
Merry Sprite to all and to all the good Sprite.
You went to the pantry for sugar 20 minutes ago.
So yeah, we got the Bengals after this one. I got a feeling Jamar Chase is going to carve up our secondary next week. But that, I feel like we can score over 30 points in next week's game. I feel like. But so far, man, like I said, man, we got to limit the turnovers, obviously. That's been an issue. Like, I don't know how many interceptions Josh Allen now has on the year, but I got a bad feeling this is going to be his highest year in interceptions since 2023, where he threw for 18 picks. All right, here we go. Let's just hope this drive can be better. Hand off to Cook. There you go. Keep handing the ball off to him.
With a good starter, 8 or 9. Oh, they've been on the run under pressure. As I said, most of his career last week.
Yeah, eight sacks last week was just inexcusable, in my opinion. It was definitely inexcusable last week. Even though last week we went up against a very good Texans defense, and they won against the Colts today. It's inexcusable we gave up that much offensive line pressure. All right. There we go. That's a first.
Able to make quick assessment. He surveyed, looked left and right, and took the left side and got 5 in a first.
He's so good. I mean, I'm impressed every time I watch James Cook. Just his ability to be patient in the hole, hit it, and then just recognize where the opening actually is. And they're going to have to wear him out, which is why they have a chance. Because they have one side of the ball, one thing they can rely on, no matter who they go against. It's the run game.
Okay. We got Ray Davis in the backfield.
First down at the 31.
Off to Davis. There we go. There you go, Ray. All right. He returned that special teams return last week against the Texans. So, yeah, run game. Keep giving it the ball. Like, Pittsburgh's having a hard time trying to stop the run here.
And this is why I say over and over again, when you have backups in on the offensive line, they're still big people, Jim. You keep running the football.
All right. Ray Davis. Go! There we go. Getting the run game going, folks.
Just move down right here. And as they do that, your job as a
they're giving
is to read it, cut back. Well done by Davis right here, and right now imposing their will.
It's amazing. He had less than a 2-yard per carry average, and as I mentioned, he had that kick return for 97 yards last week, so that gave him a boost of confidence. You're seeing it as he gets a 3rd straight carry.
Oh, that's going to be blown up. Yeah, we're gonna have to throw the ball the next one. Try to be creative here. Don't do anything with long development routes. Just get like a 5 yard, 6 yard completion.
You're gonna set the edge out here and let the inside defenders push the pocket, making him have to bounce out.
Yeah, was not great of a play call there.
That way you know they're gonna pass.
So on this drive, this will be the 6th play coming up. They run it every time.
Okay, Ty Johnson in the backfield there.
Ty Johnson in. Again for the 2nd time, Alec Anderson moves early.
Ball start, offense number 70.
I mean, okay, but Anderson needs to stay disciplined here. We can't have any false start penalties that can cost us.
But as soon as you go ahead and have to get out of your stance, and Josh was frustrated with that. Anderson will compete. He'll be tough, but you see Spencer Brown right there, who's been playing great this year.
By the way, he did not have TJ lined up across from him that time on the false start. It was Jack Sawyer. 2nd and 17.
Dr. Davis or Ty Johnson, my fault. All right.
Yeah, we've talked about early in this game, how many shots downfield have they thrown? None. All it's been is run the ball, quick passes, screens. They intercepted the slant, another quick pass. They're trying to protect, make sure Josh Allen, after 8 sacks last week, doesn't happen again.
Personal foul. Defense number 29. Face mask. Defense number 29.
That's a big call.
First down.
Correction, there is no call for face mask. Oh, 3rd down.
Wow, okay. Replay assist right in mid-call. They had it on Duggar, and it's rightfully taken away. He had just cut off of the football.
Edwards caught his face mask. His teammate will touch it right here. See, hey, no, go this way. Great job, though. You can tell New York was talking to him in his ear. The head ref there.
Yep, Alex Kim. So the right thing is done. It's taken away. And it's a 3rd and 10 as Watt is back on the field.
4 hands on him. You got to hit him, and then you let him block him.
Okay, let's see what we do.
Torrance is right guard. From the pocket in trouble.
Come on.
Big time trouble and trying to get it away at the last minute. Saves the sack with the incompletion in the direction of Johnson. But again, it's Herbig wreaking havoc.
Yeah, we got rushed there.
You're right about Herbig, but watch TJ Watt. They don't get 4 hands on him, just one guy. Guard tries to come over, but because of that pressure, Herbig gets to reap the benefits at the end because Josh Allen feels that. And Herbig does a great job against the running back, and Herbig's been playing well lately.
Offense still on the field.
Why are we going for okay, why are we going for it on 4th and 10?
You got to try and draw them off sides. You need 5 yards for a field goal, don't you?
And these wins at least.
Oh, try and force them off sides. Okay. I would say, why are we going for it on 4th and 10?
Everyone knows that on 4th and 4, right? 4th and 10, that was a good try, but the truth is...
Layup game, offense. 5-yard penalty, 4th down.
Our penalties from our substitute right tackle, Alec Anderson, he needs to be more disciplined. I think this is his first game, rookie, but gotta keep your head straight.
You ask the kicker, I cannot kick it from further than this. So they needed the 5 to have a chance at. We'll go for it.
Or that wind direction for the Bills right now would have been quartering a little.
Interception, the punt, slow start for sure.
Wisnowski boots it to Austin and lets it go.
That's a touchback.
That's first touchback for Wisnowski of the season on his 24th punt attempt. So just a net of 27 yards.
Hey, Baker, what about killing that whole let Baker bake thing? That's what I do. I bake. You don't get it. A lot of people are saying that football is just selling food.
Hey, Baker, show the guys a new celebration. Put it in the oven? Yeah, put it in the oven.
No, Baker, don't put it in the oven. Oh, I'm putting it in the oven.
Don't put it in the oven. No, don't shake off the heat. No, do not close the oven door.
It's how the conspiracy theories went. Come on,
Nobody seriously thinks I'm out here selling.
Bread! When football makes you hungry, order Uber Eats. Hey, what's up?
Shh. Hunting for holiday deals.
I thought you made everything in your workshop.
You try making a 75-inch TV out of a block of wood. Sorry, but like her, I need the best deals. We both have a lot of specific wish lists.
Wish list nailed. Best Buy has new doorbusters every Friday all season.
Every Friday?
Who are you talking to?
No one?
Get new doorbusters every Friday all season long at Best Buy.
Justin Hartley stars in an all-new Tracker, CBS tonight, for 60 minutes.
This isn't just combat. It's cinema. Every strike is a frame. Every rivalry, a story. This canvas is more than a stage.
Are you not entertained?
It's where stories live, where worlds collide, where legends are made. It's on the new home of UFC, Paramount Plus.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Uber Eats. When football makes you hungry, order Uber Eats. And by Verizon, the best 5G network. There's only one best.
All right. See what our
Yes, the Steelers Hall of Fame Museum right here at the stadium with over 50 inductees, over 10,000 square feet of Steelers history, deep in the Hall of Fame, the history here. And there is Mike Tomlin in his 19th year. One win, he ties Dan Reeves for 10th all-time on the regular season win list with his 190th. One win away from top 10.
Well, he's a Hall of Famer right there. I can promise you that, what he's done.
Yep, youngest coach to ever win a Super Bowl. When he beat the Cardinals back in the 08 season. Here's Gainwell. It is first.
all right. Defensively, I think we're containing the run pretty well so far.
It's worth repeating the fact they go through all these seasons without a losing record. It predated Mike by a couple of years. They're at 21.
The great Bill Cowher started it.
And the Cowboys, though, Tom Landry had 21. This season, they can set the record to themselves. Coming into this one, of course, at 6-5, they lead the AFC North after the Ravens lost to Cincinnati on Thursday night.
And what the fan bases want to see a playoff win here. You know, it's been a little while, but they got a
Okay.
chance to try to get a quarterback.
Off. There we go.
Warren on the carry, about 4 yards short of the first.
That's why they went and got Rodgers, though. Now watch the handoffs. You're going to see with the wrist injury and the cast, it's fine to hand the ball off when it's in his right hand. You've already seen when he's got to go the other direction, he's flipping the ball with his right hand from pistol. It's why he's not under center, and it's why you're not going to see a ton of shotgun plays forward. Just a handful, 5 to 10 max in this game, because he can't hand the ball off to his left or to his right for that
Empty backfield on 3rd and 4. Rodgers down the field.
Overthrown. All right. We stopped, made another stop. Defense is doing their job.
This is strictly Roman Wilson thinks he did it correct. Aaron Rodgers wanted him to get his eyes back because he gets it up so quick. By the time Roman Wilson's eyes come back, he's like, I won. And now Aaron's like, hey, eyes back in there, and also I got to throw that ball inside. But guess what? Tracy said it's very windy, and it's going that direction, quartering, like you say.
So Waitman with his second punt. Shakir is the returner and against signals fair catch. Got a flag out as he caught it at the 23. 51-yard boot.
No guarantee on those today.
No, not at all.
Those punts are going to be interesting to watch as that ball comes down in this wind. And every possession so key in what undoubtedly is going to be a close appeal.
Holding. Receiving team number 28.
Boom, another penalty.
First down, Buffalo. Timeout.
Yeah, it's going to be a field position day. That's what it's going to be. Scoreless late first quarter. Bills, Steelers, tangling on week 13.
Meet your new Dell PC with Intel inside. Not only is it a great holiday helper, it's a great deal too. With all-day battery life to power through your to-dos, so you have extra free time and extra savings. Which means this holiday season, you can be as extra as you want.
You made the nice list, kid. Paige, in the flesh, Rookie of the Year. Nice list. And Swishmas came early this year. Santa.
Sorry.
It's okay. Bryson kept you cool. Very nice. Yes!
Santa.
CD Lamb breaking those DBs.
Scoreless so far in the first quarter.
But those routes sure are. Maybe next year, Mr. Green. Again? For everyone on your nice list. The new pretzel bacon Sonic Smasher. Hand-smashed Angus beef, crispy bacon and onions, buttery pretzel bun, and pub sauce. Together with the Sonic Smasher, they're a new dynasty of burgers. Try it for a limited time. I use PayPal to buy this ticket. I'm paying it off over time. No fees, no interest.
No one else has no interest? Me.
You can pay your own way.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
The captain needs you back in the cockpit.
Oh, yeah, sir.
New CBS Friday.
We have no idea who attacked you. They came up behind me.
Step away from the vehicle, please. Okay, dude.
They're covering for someone. I want to know why.
Sheriff Country is all new CBS Friday at 8, 7 Central and streaming on Paramount Plus. CBS tomorrow.
Hey, Dr. Weiss, we need your help.
Sorry, I'm working with a patient right now, but I will if he's on this case.
We need your help today. Help her, or else we all die.
Wants its own new CBS tomorrow, 10, 9 Central.
I really am the international fan of the year.
International Fan of the Year from Mexico.
Live from Munich, Germany. They are so into football over here. NFL football.
You can always count on Sundays right through the playoffs with the NFL on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus. Cook. He got the equipment figured out. The helmet, there was an issue there, so he set out the last 4 plays of the last series. Ty Johnson's in there too. Fake it to Cook. Now he comes back to him, swings it over to him. Johnson throws a block. And it's a short game for the Bills. They've talked about how Tomlin can move into 10th with Dan Reeves with a win, all-time regular season list. If Sean McDermott wins today, he will tie John Madden for 3rd on the most wins in the first 9 years as a head coach, which we talked so much about John on Thanksgiving Day, and I meant to say, there's this book out right now, enjoy right now, called Madden and Summerall, How They Revolutionized NFL Broadcasting. Rich Podolsky, it was a joyride. And Coach Madden remembered on Thursday, and now today McDermott can join him on that list.
Off to Cook. Oh, that got not much.
About the 18, we talked on the commercial about how important it's windy, it's old school football. When you're inside your own 20 and field position day, these third downs are huge.
TJ Watt, man, he is having himself a game, having himself first quarter so far, man. He's been explosive. They haven't gotten sacked, but he's been getting causing a lot of pressures.
Gusting over 30. Shakir up top with Coleman. Pass sidearm, then incomplete. Trying to connect there with Shakir, and it was Jalen Ramsey who helped bring it up along with Eccles, who had the pick on the opening drive.
It's great coverage, and it's a great understanding by Pittsburgh. Buffalo, too many turnovers recently. But Eccles does a good job there.
3 and out.
They're understanding as defense. They got to get it out fast because the offensive tackles are out of the game. Both starters, they're doing it correctly.
Wisnowski, you were amazed. It was his first touchback the last.
Not a good first quarter, man, for the offense. Too predictable.
Former Steeler himself, as Austin races out of bounds. The Steelers have a good starting point right here at the 43-yard line. 52-yard punt. Want to mention this holiday season, the most wonderful holiday season.
I mean, we were able to run the ball. It's just the predictable routes.
Macy's has everything you need to celebrate, whether you're hosting
That interception from Josh. It's not a good first quarter for the offense, unfortunately. Defensively, they're doing their job. Defense is doing their job.
I'll give Buffalo credit. After the interception earlier, one of the areas that Victor's been good this year, the Steelers has been league high, 84 points off turnovers. Buffalo did not allow that to happen. Now they're coming back out against heavy personnel again.
probably the last play of the first quarter. Rodgers is trying to throw on first down. And
incomplete.
Pressure, we still have one more play to go as the clock is stopped on the incompletion pass in the direction of Jonnu Smith.
Well, this was going to be an easy throw completion. Rodgers is a good job throwing away. He's going to throw to Metcalf on an outbreaking route. Go inside, stem up, and now break out. But when he slips, Rodgers saw that because that could have been intercepted. Has to turn and throw the ball away. I've seen that too many times. Aaron not getting enough people open on the outside when he's ready to throw it.
Minuscule numbers for the quarterbacks of this first quarter. Allen 3 out of 7 for 24. Rodgers 2 out of 5 for 10. Second and 10. It's going to be a running play with Warren. Warren with a nice touchback. The Boyer has to ride with him on a gain of 13.
Wow. He handed it off a little bit with his left hand there for the first time.
And Siamalu helped clear the way. Scoreless first quarter, but the Steelers have the football across the 50, heading to the Saints.
Shop Cyber Specials on Etsy for gifts that truly get the people on your list, like your friend Harry.
It's so me.
Raven. That is so me. And even true.
It's so us.
For gifts that say, I get you. Etsy.
Book Celebrity Cruises Black Friday event today.
I get it. It's hard to change. Me? I'm pretty loyal. Been on the same team for 17 years. Same coach.
First quarter's over. Scoreless game. Offense needs to pick it up.
You can imagine how good something has to be for me to change.
Can't beat it, can't beat it, can't beat it, can't beat it with the big bad dough. Come on. Don't I make it look easy? Don't I make it look good?
Nationwide is so much more. Isn't it time we work too? Put up one hand for insurance. Put up your other hand for financial services. Now give it up for great insurance and financial services.
Let's reboot Anaconda. We've dreamed of making this movie ever since we were kids. If we shoot it in the Amazon, can we get any money from Amazon?
Sure.
That's what I'm talking about. Now we need to find the snake for our snake movie. That's not a snake. It's like 1,000 feet long. It's okay. You're safe. I'm here. Holy! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Anaconda, rated PG-13 this Christmas.
Good gods, I love native.
Yo, we should give this to the mortal. You deserve native deodorant. It's got 6 clean ingredients, and it smells divine. It's not a myth. It's native.
New CBS Friday.
I get this guy.
We gotta build a case that is airtight.
I get it. I'm a dog with a bone.
It's kind of like watching myself at work.
The #1 new show of the season.
He went to move the body and fly.
That's why.
Boston Blue returns all new CBS Friday 10/9 Central and streaming on Paramount Plus. First quarter with each team exchanging punches, 4 punts, 4 penalties. A turnover and no points. That last play of the quarter, the run by Warren for 12, was Pittsburgh's longest play of the day, and they're in Buffalo territory. The Steelers are for the first time to start quarter number 2. Rogers trying to thread it in there, but you had Binford with the good coverage on Metcalf. You know, you try to go to Metcalf. You don't have a lot of weaponry on the outside in Pittsburgh. Is to see Arthur Smith, their offensive coordinator, former head coach at Atlanta. Second fewest catches in the league by the wideouts. Meanwhile, the running backs led by Gainwell.
It's why their number 2 receiver is basically Gainwell right now, and that's the area where you're concerned about Pittsburgh. When I watch the tape, they're just not threatening you downfield with explosive players.
There we go.
And I would argue the same thing on Buffalo. Both these teams, that's why Buffalo went and got Cooks, right? You're trying to find something there. But it's just not easy. Rodgers is looking for people. And once in a while, Arthur Smith is a great offensive coordinator. He does so much good stuff.
Saw it at Tennessee.
Yeah, but right there, you got a shallow cross for some man-to-man. He knows right there. DK Metcalf has to get off the press better. We know he's a good player, but he just gets hit the line of scrimmage too much and doesn't allow the process to play out the full way. And he's good at other areas that they're trying to figure that out. That's why Gainwell gets a lot of passes. This is the guy right here that we got to start to go at the end of the year.
Darnell Washington, difference making 6'7.5". Rodgers
Sack him.
tries to avoid the contact and does. Points to his receiver.
Incomplete. Yes.
As Taron Johnson was on the coverage of Calvin Austin, and they're forced to punt.
This is going to be the dose of pressure, which is why he wasn't able to get the ball downfield. That almost gets Rodgers.
Yeah, that was close.
It looks a little scrappy today, but at the end, you got to be safe with that throw, throwing back and across your body. And Austin could have kept moving that direction, but it's not a
defensive foul.
He's the only one possible.
So Waitman, for his third time today,
Field position game, you called it.
back and forth we go as Shakir stands back inside the 10. And it's going to help Buffalo's field position. With that backwards bounce and ball down at the 20. That was Eccles down that 26-yard punt. By the way, the Steelers, this is the 61st consecutive game without scoring more than 7 points in the first quarter. Today, nothing. 0-0 is the score.
Oh, a gift list. Gift guide. Who's on it? My sister, dog walker, my best friend, my college roommate, pretty much everyone. Well, we don't have something for everyone, but we do have something for all your someones. Like someone who thinks the best coffee shop could be their kitchen. Or someone who deserves cashmere that's as warm as they are. Those colors. And someone who makes time for you. They think you're onto something. Oh, it's nothing.
Here we have Manamus perpetuus, also known as the creature of habit. Rarely will he stray from his patterns, even when they lead to a dry spell. But what's this? He's using hymns to explore treatments for ED instead of burying his head in the sand. And yes, he's actually completed an online intake. Why, he's well on his way to doctor-trusted treatment options if prescribed. This might call for a reclassification. Evolve your care for sexual health, weight loss, hair loss, and more. Start today at hims.com.
Let's go! Disagree. Zootopia 2 delivers a satisfying combination of laughs and thrills. It is the vibe. It establishes itself as the best animated film of the year, and audiences will keep coming back.
I love you!
Disney Zootopia 2, rated PG, now playing.
Hey, hey, hey! What you got to say? Say hey, hey, hey!
Rebalance. We got now.
So I got this friend that said he used to be on T-Mobile, but their network kind of sucked. His words. A lot of things used to suck, like cell phones the size of frozen lasagnas. But things change. Now T-Mobile has the best network, by like a lot. But I'm just another guy in an ad saying the same thing, only first and true. Check out T-Mobile and experience what it means to have America's best network. Hey dude, you won't believe where I am.
Name my mark.
This'll be fun.
I got country tape. There's a double run for you, I think. Another killer kissing. Bear protector.
Marshall's CBS March 1st. Full-length teaser online now.
Welcome back to Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh. We'll be hosting the NFL draft in the spring.
All right. First offensive possession of the second quarter. See what we can do here. Handoff to Cook.
On a first down run, not this one. Only picked up a yard. Let's check out the running game so far for the league-leading rushing attack.
What's a good way to protect your backup offensive tackles? Just run the ball and make it a James Cook game. It's so far pretty good. And just get a hat on a hat.
Yeah, just continue to run the ball. Don't get too predictable.
Even when you were like, all right, give it to Josh Allen, just wait till later in the game.
43 yards on the ground so far for Cook.
For 68 yards, so very effective. Cook 8 for 43. Second and 9.
Play action. Allen gonna throw off to Cook. That's a first down.
And gets past Queen. He has the first down near the 35-yard line.
Very smart by Buffalo to come out running the football. Because as the game continues, you could play action and get help on TJ Watt right over here. Four hands. One guy hits him with his two, then the backup tackle hits him with his two as well. And you see Anderson gets the help.
A little chip by Hawes.
And then Boston 6 hands on him. Three different guys.
And again, worth repeating, Tony, they got Dalton Kincaid missing his third straight game with a hamstring. This is the kind of game he could have had big numbers.
Correct.
Allen gonna throw here. Rolling to his left.
Clock is chasing after him, but Allen gets away from him easily. Picks up 5 or 6. Hawes help block that side. Then let's go down to Trace.
Jim, there is such mutual respect for each of these quarterbacks with each other. Aaron Rodgers called Josh one of his favorite players in the league. He loves the way he carries himself. Josh talked to us about calling it a big brother, little brother relationship. Rodgers was one of Josh's idols growing up. He wanted to emulate him, be like him on the field. He said the way Rodgers influenced his career with the off-platform throws, the courage he plays with. Allen calls Rodgers the greatest throwers of all time.
Here's a handoff, thank you, Trace, to Cook. And one footnote to that. Kids, if you're a young quarterback coming up and people don't believe in you, both of these quarterbacks were not offered a Division I scholarship out of high school. They had to go the junior college route. We were talking to Aaron about this yesterday. He got a little bit of interest from San Diego State, but they never offered. And meanwhile, Josh Allen, he wanted to play at Fresno State, close to home. They didn't have room for him. They went with another player. He had to go JC before landing in Wyoming.
Just because they don't like you doesn't mean you're not good.
Ray Davis. That's the first.
For the first down. That's Ty Johnson. Ty Johnson.
Ty, yeah.
Partial 15-20% scholarship to Division I AA East Illinois, by the way, which their story resonates with me. But the difference with Josh Allen is what?
He's got a jersey retired in Wyoming. This took place last weekend after they played on the Thursday night, November 22nd. It's one of the coolest moments in my life and my parents' lives. Being back there in Laramie, which he said was so similar for him. He's been so fortunate. Laramie and Buffalo, alive in those cities. The Buffalo is 10 Laramies.
Hand off to Cook, running. Oh, he fumbled.
He had recovered it, but he didn't pick it up. Pittsburgh's got a second takeaway.
You gotta be freaking kidding me. What a... Come on, Cook. You were doing so well. Run the outside and... What is that? Come on, man. What are we doing right now? What are we...
What a huge play right there. That was big for Pittsburgh. By the way, Rodgers has yet to do the pass past the line of scrimmage, and it's the only way right
and
now.
We're... This is embarrassing, man.
Rodgers. Pump fake. Finds him. It's Metcalf. First down.
They're going to score here. Unbelievable. A field goal or a touchdown.
Empty formation where there's no backs in the backfield, and you'll see no press right here against Metcalf. He gets a free release at the line, and Rodgers looks off. Milano makes a move to the outside, creating a little bit more of a hole, and you see what Josh Allen described as one of the best throwers of all time, if not the best. Josh Allen's in that discussion too.
Okay, those strike deepest anybody's driven in this game so far. To the 25 and a first down. And a bootleg. He wanted to go with Smith. It wasn't there. Instead, ball bounces off the chest of Washington, who you've been calling for as a presence in this game.
I take it back after that. That hit him right in his chest. He is the guy, though, that I think.
Don't forget, Aaron Rodgers is playing with a hurt wrist.
Do you want to hit him right in the middle of his chest? I don't know as a thrower. Is that a good
Leaving the bullseye?
I would think like, the strike right down the middle when the guy doesn't swing. But to me, he's the guy that has that future. He's coming on, still has ways to go. But he can be a separator, right? Versus man coverage.
He is emerging. Everybody in the facility will tell you that. Drop that time, though. 2nd and 10. Gainwell, what a catch that was. Off the shoestrings.
Oh, my goodness. It's only a matter of time before Pittsburgh's going to score.
Got away, not only make the catch, he somehow eluded Tre'Davious White and goes for 17.
That was incredible. This ball's going to be low. Wow. Wow. That was next level. And this is why we talked about him being the number 2 receiver. He's a running back. But really where Rodgers looks to is Metcalf is covered, and he shows off why.
Boy, the nose of the football just velcroed on the right hand. They got a 1st and goal just outside the 8.
It's where you want a big boy of this team. See if you can impose your will and run it right at him.
They fake it to Warren. Now they go to Warren. In the middle. Down to the 2. Tries to squirm for another yard. I think we'll mark him at about the 2.
This is just a great play call. I want you to watch right here on the edge. Russo's.
I don't think no one touched Cook on that fumble.
Rodgers does that little arm angle, but it's an extension of the running game. And then we'll find the fighting on the outside for no reason.
Yeah, Metcalf and Benford going to the ground. No flag.
It's that arm angles that Josh is talking about with Aaron. That was a big call, though. It's basically getting a 6, 7, 8 yard run game.
2nd and goal from the 2.
A lot of big people in down here.
One up top again. Look out. Incomplete.
If we somehow hold these guys out of the end zone, that would be awesome. Incredible.
He had a player right on top of him, Dorian Williams.
I'm not really blaming the defense if they score here because offense, James Cook fumbled and Pittsburgh got excellent field position.
And by that point, it happened so fast. He's like,
I think he might have won. He just didn't have time to get it to him.
He should have ran a fade or something.
Yeah, I see.
If he stays on him, though, you could hit with someone coming free. It's a running play. You're not blocking in the pass.
3rd and goal.
That's a touchdown.
With Warren and a Pittsburgh touchdown.
It was a matter of time. It was only a matter of time.
So late flag just hit the ground at the 4-yard line.
Well, Pittsburgh went huge there. They went in motion with an offensive lineman, Spencer Anderson, as a backup, giving the lane for Warren. And this game's going to be a little bit of that, where just big people come in and impose their will.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, Pittsburgh number 4. Be a 15-yard penalty on the drive.
That probably carried over from the previous play that we showed you where Metcalf and Benford were going after it. But here
I was going to say, if that was on Buffalo, that just shows you the kind of mind, that kind of tone heading into this game. If that would have been on Buffalo, but would have been on us. But thank goodness, man. We were already undisciplined as it is.
You're starting to run the ball there. had a chance against Chicago last
We
week.
got 4 penalties. I think this is their first. This is Pittsburgh's first for an unsportsmanlike conduct thing.
Just couldn't quite get the victory. Yeah, lost that one 31-28 in Chicago. And now today, by virtue of the Rams' loss at Carolina, the Bears are the current #1 seed in the NFC. Watching that tape, and by the way, also with the win over the Eagles.
Penalty on the kickoff.
So they'll take the unsportsmanlike later. You see, you get a Mike Tomlin, you get a Sean McDermott. Ben Johnson, when he's done in Chicago, when you watch the tape, it's more than impressive. He has been the difference maker why they're leading the division. Boswell, a perfect 29-29 on PATs this year.
It's good there.
And the 11-year reliable kicker out of Rice knocks it through. 91 points off turnovers by the Steelers this year. That's tops in the NFL. Set up off the Cook fumble. And then Warren does the rest.
You've earned this, so hold it up high. Handle chaos with composure, because everything you do behind the scenes sets the stage for day on day. You are a fighter.
I don't have my face cam on right now. I just don't feel like having none. I'll usually turn my face cam on for offensive drives. Sometimes I do them, sometimes I don't. It's just... I'm going to update the scoreboard. Guys, man, our offense is just slow, man. Honestly, we need to do something, man. I don't know. Well, what?
$900. He saved over $900 by switching.
You're not Emmett Smith, but we'll treat you like him. It feels good to get the start.
I'm going to update the scoreboard. 7-0.
Oh, hey, man. Need some tickets? Yeah, you got 2? Yeah, you need your credit card.
Visa's fraud protection checks more than 500 data points on your transactions.
Still the first half. Still winning it. We just gotta adjust.
That security code. Don't play. And that is not his red card. Fred, you got a runner. No one is more secure than Visa.
Black Friday, wow, shop, we find out one quick deals. Yeah, these are steals. 80% less money spent. 2 years of home, check out the song. Free shipping, all wait, there is all. Win the season, win the season.
You won't remember my name. This is the last time you will see me at the top. I want to carry on, but not today. This is the point I give up. But not today. I want to carry on. You will see me at the top. This is the last time you won't remember my name. Honda, the power of dreams. Proud partner of Team USA.
All right. About to start the offensive possession.
NFL on CBS is sponsored by Honda, proud partner of Team USA. FedEx, the new power move. And by Geico. It feels good to Geico.
We're back here in Pittsburgh and Gene's territory. There was that unsportsmanlike penalty call that the Bills said they'll take it on the kickoff, which puts Boswell and the ball on the tee back at the 20.
Yeah, confused by this, Jim. When you have an unsportsmanlike conduct after a touchdown, there is no option to carry that penalty.
All right, here we go.
Kickoff. They needed to enforce that foul on the PAT.
So somehow that one got away from the men on the field, and like Gene's great, Buffalo returns it only across the 30 with Davis. All right, Josh Allen and the Bills.
All right, we got
7-0. They turned it over twice. They've been running the ball well, but guess what? The ball. Turnovers matter more than the yards that you gain.
Yeah, that's why we're losing.
Here comes a play action. Right?
Hand off to Cook. Go!
And he takes off. Nice run by Cook.
Don't get away from the run game.
Tackled down by Harrison. Pick up a 14. Great job by Shavers coming in on the edge. He's got to fit the gap and go in there and block someone, and that's where the ball's going to end up. He does a great job on the safety, Duggar. And this is why Buffalo can impose their will. They just got to stop turning the ball over like they've been in the games that they've lost recently.
Well, if you were to say they have 88 yards in this first half on 15 carries, you think they have maybe even a couple of touchdowns on the board, but they've turned it over twice instead. Cook adding 3 more. Let's go down to Trace.
Jim already down 2 tackles. Keep an eye on center Connor McGovern. He was having his left elbow looked at throughout that whole last drive. He was on the bench, and the trainers were looking at it, put a sleeve on it. He was in a lot of pain. He is trying to play through it, but certainly something to watch. They can't go down 3 offensive linemen, guys.
It's a big issue. Dawkins out with a concussion, Brown out with a shoulder. They might have a shot at having them back next week when they host Cincinnati.
Well, that's why you bring these guys in to hopefully help chip on the edges.
Okay. Josh gonna throw. Go!
Just shrugs off the sack and then gets Miles driven back by Duggar after a 4-yard gain.
Well, they didn't help chip on Allen's left side, and that's why you see Highsmith, who's been banged up from time to time this year, but when healthy, he's been a
Rangeley, why did Josh Allen decide that?
Vandermark going to left tackle after playing right most of the time.
Okay, why did Josh Allen lean like that? I don't get that there. I don't get it. Should have slid instead of leaning your head forward. Quarterback keeper, first down.
When they're meeting, when they feel comfortable, when it gets chippy.
They got Cam Hayward, the 15-year vet, having a little word with the guy that he has to know well from all the many things that they both have done with their careers.
Don't make him mad. There are certain guys, he's trying to be, hey, good job, right? Josh using the legs on a 3rd down play like you expect in big situations, but you don't make Hayward upset. Boom, going right at Josh Allen. Just telling you, he can impose his will if he gets upset.
1st and 10, toss, Cook. They run to Hayward's side, and they pick up 2. Highsmith on the hit with 5 minutes to go in the half.
The old Reggie White deal, and Hayward's not exactly in year 6, but he's still playing great football. Just to me, you want to always be nice to those guys. Great sack, Reggie. You'll never do it again. You're terrible. Guess what he's going to do in the next one?
We'll see.
He's going to club that guy and throw him and come right back down.
You also don't want to make Josh Allen mad.
That is true.
2nd and 8. Looking over here. Johnson ball is knocked down.
Oh my gosh.
Who's made a couple of plays on this series.
Oh my gosh.
Huge acquisition, bringing in Duggar.
I thought that was picked off.
Hayward's over there on the
I thought that was going to be picked off. Oh my gosh.
Ball keeps coming out fast, right? Run the ball, come out fast. So for Pittsburgh, you start to get a little closer to the line. You don't keep going back very far.
Allen has thrown for 37 yards on 4 out of 9 passing. He's got a 3rd and 8.
And you know you got to protect the edge. You can't let TJ Watt wreck the game right here.
There we go. First.
Let's see the spot. It's right on the line. It's going to be enough for the first, it appears.
Boom.
Yep, they move the chase.
This is simply Jordan Porter Jr. giving up too much space. You know, I'll keep saying
Yep, that's a first down.
Throw the ball quick. You don't need to be backing up. Now he has the responsibilities to cover 3-quarter to get depth, but just be patient as you drop back. If it's not a quick throw, then you can get back.
Gabe Davis to the near side.
Big game, Gabe.
Big game, Dave. Big game, Gabe. We call a lot of his touchdowns through the years.
He's had some big ones.
Shavers also in a
Right.
receiver spot. Handoff go to Cook.
Go.
Through all that traffic. But Porter, with a solid tackle. He got away from him. Look out. 6 of 7.
Cook's been having, aside from that fumble, which that was inexcusable, he's been having some great runs.
Next level, sets you up, moves the interior of the defense, but great open space tackling by Porter. Pittsburgh stable all these years, not quite as well this year.
Yeah, I know, man. Yeah, you can definitely question it, man. I have said Joe Brady's play calling's been, just as long as we don't get away from the run game, because our run's been getting. Come on, Josh. Go. There you go. Oh, that was a. Oh, they're fighting. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Play calling, man, from Joe Brady, it definitely is questionable, man.
I thought probably should have been a penalty. Clearly slides, and right here you got to lift up a little bit.
Ooh.
Patrick Queen, maybe. The ball pops out after he already slid, and Gene, should this been a personal foul?
Yeah, my opinion, I think it should have been, Jim, because when Josh Allen does slide and makes contact and is down by contact, Patrick Queen kind of
doesn't matter. We still have the ball.
No, he hasn't made contact with the head and neck, but I think it's a late hit because Allen's already clearly down before Queen makes a committed tackle to him. So I think there is something there for a late hit.
Okay. Play goes on. No flag.
Okay.
No replay assist. It's 3rd and 2. They didn't reset the play clock. It's running down here with 2 seconds. Got to watch legs. Allen.
First, we got it.
For the second time with his legs on this drive, and he does so. Got an injured Steeler after Queen. Second time in this drive. 3rd and 3, his legs. 3rd and 2, his legs.
Mm-hmm.
Allen and Hayward are still exchanging pleasantries. Well, you can see how important this game is to both franchises. Right, with the injured player, we're going to step aside. 2:20 to go in the second quarter.
Okay.
Hey, did you know you can get up to 15% cash back Black Friday through Cyber Monday with Bracketson on top of sale? That's huge. Oh, I'm sorry.
I get it.
Yeah, part of this why we're struggling is the play calling from Joe Brady, but it's not just Joe Brady. Josh Allen could be playing a lot better. We don't have, of course, the great receiving core. Our defense is actually playing good. Because the only reason why Pittsburgh even scored that touchdown was because of that James Cook fumble. Like, other than that drive, defense has been playing really great. Well, really good. Joey Bosa, I think, pressured Rodgers once. So, yeah, this whole entire offense needs to be held accountable. So, and I've said this plenty of times, man. It's not all on Josh Allen, not all on Joe Brady. It's all the entire team, the entire offense. So if you want to get that, you know how I feel. And guess who that all comes back down to? Our head coach, Sean McDermott, and our coaching staff. So.
Regular detergent can't match Tide's boosted clean. Test pass.
Yeah.
It's cleaner, whiter, brighter, and fresher. It's got to be Tide. When things heat up, you don't just want a cold one. You want the coldest. The cold lager, cold filter, cold package. Mountain Cold Refreshment. Coors Light. And choose chill.
The new iPhone 17 Pro?
Make their holiday wish come true with AT&T. Get iPhone 17 Pro on us when you trade in your old iPhone. Any condition. Most expensive plan not required.
CBS Tonight. My daughter's missing. I don't know what to do. I'll help you.
Tracker is all new. CBS Tonight under 60 minutes.
Patrick Queen hobbles to the blue tent after getting injured on that last play when the Bills converted. Well, no, not the third down. They're 3 for 3 on third down on this drive. Malik Harrison will.
Looks like we're taking down to the 2-minute warning here.
They're going to take it right to the 2-minute warning here, which is smart. Okay, Bills putting together their first big drive of the game, down 7.
We just got out of commercial break, gosh darn it.
The
first Grand Fight song was a hit, so I'm back with a sequel. Bald Eagle, fireworks, epic scenes, Graham loves college football and big freaking screens, fight songs, football, blackout Graham, always best on the team. We're heavy and thin, with best in class, great piece of short, we can hide them in the tailgate and equal board.
Who asked for a sequel?
Harry did.
Nothing stops college football. Nothing stops Graham.
Thursday Night Football on Prime. It's on.
Thursday night, we gon' let them know. This week, it's a high-octane matchup in the Motor City as the Dallas Cowboys
Catches it, touchdown.
meet the Detroit Lions in a crucial NFC showdown.
Off to the races, all the way to the touchdown. There he goes.
Are you kidding me? Stream Thursday Night Football. Cowboys, Lions at 7 p.m. Eastern, only on Prime.
3 double cheese. Sorry, I'm going to start. Trubisky, you're in.
Mitch Trubisky, backup order. We have 4 number 3
If
combos.
only there were backups in real life, but at least there's Progressive to protect your home and auto.
I would have gotten it eventually. No, you wouldn't.
I don't know what they're thinking, but right now, every Domino's pizza is half off online. Every single pizza. Like what? I'm not gonna overthink it. I'm just gonna get half off some Dom.
No.
Bud Light, Folds of Honor, and the NFL are proud to continue supporting first responders and their families with dedicated scholarships, building on 15 years and over $33 million raised. Earlier this season, Bud Light partnered with the Cleveland Browns and offensive lineman Wyatt Teller to thank Cleveland-based first responders for service to their community with a behind-the-scenes tour of the Browns practice facility. To the families of fallen or disabled first responders, see how we can help you at budlight.com/folds of honor.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Domino's. Get great deals on pizza, bread bites, chicken desserts, and more.
Back.
And by Target, where game day meets
Hold
the
on.
holiday.
There we go. Alrighty.
We're back here in Pittsburgh. We got the Verizon halftime report coming up with all the crew. Bill Cowell, of course, in there.
Yeah, simply just need to limit the turnovers, be more consistent on the run game, better play calling.
First and 10.
Around the outs.
Quarters there to try to defend. He gets his arms around him and prevents what could have been a huge gain. Instead, it goes for 4 or 5.
2 great tackles in space by Porter against a great one at Cook.
We'll be back in 30 seconds after this.
The Burger King Double Cheeseburger. A quarter-pound of beef patties flame grilled with 2 slices of melty cheese. It's love at first bite. We're not sure who invented the double cheeseburger, but it sure tastes like we did. You rule.
Lowe's knows tackling projects now means you can football Sunday.
He needs to up his ground game.
Well, we can measure it.
Measure?
Lowe's can measure and install it for you.
You can't measure passion, right, Jim? Stop trying to work the crew. This is Jim, one of the greats, and handsome.
Okay. 1 minute, 48 seconds, 51.
Timeout to stop it with 1:51 to go in this first half. Bills have a 2nd and 5. This will be their first red zone snap today.
It's an open edge here. No one's helping there, which means what do you think it's going to end up being? A run.
Again,
There you go, around the outside.
Quarters they're waiting for, but this time he's got a first down and a gain of about 8.
They have worn out this formation and this play. Duo, Sam. It's basically a double team where we're going to fit you inside on a safety, and they keep bouncing it to make the corners tackle, and Porter's done a good job twice, but it's working though. It is, because if you're going to be in zone behind as a corner, you got to make sure you don't get seams right up at you, so they're going to be late. It's just a really good design by Buffalo to continue to attack it multiple times.
There he's got 79 yards rushing. And so far on the game, the Bills have 123 yards on the ground. So now Skip has to say here.
That's a great point. I think they're looking possibly at maybe leading with.
After review, the runner was down inbounds. That requires a 10-second runoff under 2 minutes. Pittsburgh has chosen to take a timeout. It's the second of the half.
So you could take the timeout here or not.
Here's the tackle. They say he was down.
Which is always interesting because it hurts the offensive team a little bit. But right here, it's like, I'll take the 10-second runoff. If I'm Buffalo, I'm not using a timeout.
And we hear from Tracy, by the way, that Patrick Queen is a hip injury and he's questionable the remainder of this game.
So the clock should start running. He's inbounds.
First and 10, just inside the 12.
Pittsburgh chose to take the timeout. That's why Smart took.
We'll jump cut back to the middle, and he's got a nudge past the 10.
Playing it close to the vest, Buffalo. They've ran this play at least 7 times in this game, 3 in a row right here. Straight mashing you, I call it. At the line of scrimmage, hand it straight up. He can bounce outside or run right through the tackles. He's bouncing a bunch. This time it stays straight forward.
2nd and 8. Clock runs down. 1:15 to go in this first half. We haven't had a 20-yard play in the game, by the way. It's like close to the best, as you put it.
Yep.
It's been played.
You won't see many, but you'll get 1 or 2 today.
Yes. Had to get rid of it in a hurry to Knox. As the Steelers presented.
That could have been better, Josh.
He just hurried it a little bit. Trying to.
Just a rushed throw there.
Trying to look off.
Highsmith
right there, yes, and he knows he just needed to, but he needed to get it there quickly because the defense is coming on the outside. There's just a lot that great quarterbacks see. Sometimes
Second we get away from the run game, we immediately stall. Come on, the Gabe Davis. Well, looks like we have to take a field goal.
Buffalo, I'm letting it go down.
But then if you're Buffalo, do you go field goal or do you go for it 4th and 2?
Well, if you're going to go for it, I may take a timeout. But if I'm kicking a field goal, I wouldn't have.
Got another Pittsburgh defender on the ground. So Pittsburgh's out of timeouts.
So regardless of who took the timeout, it'll be Pittsburgh because they're automatically charged timeout with an injury under 2
in the last 2 minutes.
Yep.
James Pierre, who's down on the ground, and again, we'll be right back.
You miss 100% of the deals you don't shop. Let that sink in.
You do not want to miss Kohl's Cyber Days. Sunday through Monday, get up to 50% off gifts for everyone on your list at Kohl's and Kohl's.com.
Say you get a surf shack on Airbnb. Now you can also get a surf lesson with a pro surfer. Or Or if you get a place in Mexico City, you can also get a taco tasting with a food critic. You can even get a home in the heart of Seoul and a dance class, K-pop style.
I'm starting to feel like if we get to the playoffs, we'll be a first-round exit. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but, let's wait and see.
Oven roasted turkey, rotisserie style chicken, and the Turhamkin. Introducing Subway's festive flavors. Subway, eat fresh, feel good.
CBS Friday.
What's coming ain't stopping for nothing.
5 countries all meet CBS Friday at 9 Central. New CBS tomorrow. We got a football right on their hands.
Our agents are trapped in that infirmary. We don't have a lot of time. We're getting our agents out.
FBI is all new CBS tomorrow at 9 Central.
We're gathered here today to witness a baptism of the newest member of the Bills Mafia. In the name of McDermott and the Holy Allen, in Mark Levy's name. Amen.
The air walks off on its own after being shaken up. Asante Samuel just went up from the.
Well, looks like we're going for it.
And the Bills are going for it. That's some plays since week 4 last year, Jim. 4th and 2 and under center, trying to get an offside. You were saying during the break you would think field goal. Field goal. Just take the penalty. Trying to draw him offside to get it to a 4th and 1.5. I wouldn't even waste the timeout. I would take 5 yards. Doesn't matter for the field goal kicker.
Okay, for one, why are we taking the time? That is confusing at this point, man. You are giving Pittsburgh time.
All the crew back at the studio in New York.
I don't know, man. That's confusing at this point.
Early action, plus there's a couple other late games. Raiders and Chargers are tied up at 7 at halftime. Seattle, shellacked.
Another thing, too, no motivation from his coaching staff. Oh.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, wait. Hold on for a minute.
What their coverage was, so you can get to a correct play call. Now, does Pittsburgh change or not?
Hold on for a minute. I'm a little confused. Trying to draw him offside, took a timeout. Oh, okay, I get it.
4th and 3. What do we watch? Josh Allen's legs. Oh, and now you're going to have to go field goal. This is another pre-snap call on that right side. Why being at home in the playoffs matters so much? Because the guys can't hear you.
Yep, it's on our center, Connor McGovern. Oh, is it on Osiris or Connor McGovern? Yep, it's on Cyrus. False start penalties, man. They have been killing us. Pittsburgh's been the more disciplined. Well, aside from that unsportsmanlike conduct penalty that they have, our offensive line is just not that disciplined for some reason. I know we have Alec Anderson, who, is substituting for Spencer Brown because of that shoulder injury, but, oh, man. Take the 3. All right, we got points on the board at least. That's good. That would be much better than leaving on that drive with nothing. Much better.
Okay, one more time. Walmart's Black Friday deals are online November 25th and last all week.
All week.
All week?
Every day.
Every day.
All right, so score 3-7.
I didn't say that.
Let me do it one more time. Making them meet on your time. Classic corporate power move.
Sorry, this is the only 20 minutes I had.
But the real power move? Having end-to-end visibility for temperature-controlled healthcare shipping. FedEx, the new power move.
Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers will have 51 seconds to do something with before halftime with the lead. But they have no timeouts remaining. That drive, by the way, took 7 minutes and 18 seconds. So essentially half the quarter
to produce 3 points. Field position game, and we talked about the time. Both quarterbacks throw to record numbers. Josh Allen at 51 yards, and Aaron Rodgers at 48 yards. It's the game we thought, though. Exactly. Playing out as you would think it would in these conditions. Here's the kickoff. It travels to about the 2-yard line. Williams, the returner, and he's walloped near the 25-yard line. Over the last few weeks, going out, a flag comes out. Some of this chippiness is carrying over that we saw between Hayward and Allen on that last drive to this kick return.
After the play was over, personal foul, receiving team number 41. Half the distance to the goal line. First down, Steelers.
Wow. Really, the undisciplined when it comes to unsportsmanlike conduct penalties have been for Pittsburgh. Like, we've been getting penalties from our offensive line, and Pittsburgh has just had some unsportsmanlike conduct penalties. So.
You see Hammond there. You saw Alex Highsmith, among others. That's what matters right there. 1st and 10. Remember, the Bills can stop it twice. Ball back at the 13. His first down play would be everything. Johnny Smith. Wrestled down by Shaq Thompson. Just because you got yards and it's not 2nd, 12 sack or something, or an incompletion, now Buffalo is not going to use their timeouts. If they'd have been incomplete, something for no gain, they probably would have. Got to be smart here if you're Rodgers. Yep. 2nd and 4, Gainwell close on him. Poyer also. That'll run out the time in the first half.
All right. That looks like that'll conclude it. So, yeah, halftime. Buffalo 3, Pittsburgh 7. Play calling needs to be better, in my opinion, when it comes to passing the ball. Josh Allen, in my opinion, needs to play better. James Cook's been having a good day on the ground. It's just turnovers, false start calls, play calling. All of that needs to be changed heading into this next half. So, anyways, guys, I'll see you after the break. Peace out.
Something going.
Yeah, beating ourselves. That was a great drive right there. We've been moving the ball, but beating ourselves, to your point.
Yep.
How much will you discuss the chippiness at halftime?
Oh, it's a physical game. We knew it was going to be physical all week, so we're here to play.
Wind having an effect at all?
A little bit. Yeah, I'm sure it's both sides, though.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
All right, everybody. The second half's about to begin. Pittsburgh will receive the ball. So, yeah, I'll be back in a minute. I'm just finishing up dinner now, and I'll be back.
For Buffalo, only one wide receiver caught a pass, Brandon Cooks. That's it. This game looks like late season football at its best right here.
It's true. We knew going in, both teams were going to be very careful with the ball, trying to do everything right, run the football. But to me, there's a way to win every football game that you're playing in the National Football League. Teams are pretty close. Now you got to figure it out. You just have to go. What is it that you got to find right now that gives you that little advantage to give your team that edge to go down and win this game? Keep staying in face.
Again, the quarterbacks, their numbers, not what you're accustomed to seeing in either case. Josh Allen, who turns 30 next year, and Aaron Rodgers, who turns 42 in 2 days. But the Bills certainly ran the football, but they also gave it away twice. And on one of them, the second one, the Steelers were able to convert that into the game's only touchdown.
You are playing two teams who like to keep the ball in front of them, just stylistically on defense. Both teams defensively say the ball's got to be traveled 10, 12 plays, playing out that way.
Ball picked up on the bounce by Keyshawn Williams. And the Bills had 5 taps on that. At about the 26. And earlier, Tracy caught up with Mike Tomlin.
Your defense got the job done in that first half. Offensively, you get the ball back here. What do you want to see?
You know, our running game's got to be more impactful. That's the story of the first half from my perspective. Our running game isn't as impactful as we needed to be, and theirs is. And so those are the two things that got to change on both sides of the ball.
You saw Patrick Queen and James Pierre go down with injuries at the end of the half. What is their availability?
I know
all right.
Pierre is back. He came back in. I don't know the status of PQ.
Okay, thanks a lot.
The numbers for the rushing in that first half.
All right. Rodgers going to throw here. Going to throw. Rodgers. Fumble. Fumble. Go, Benford. Touchdown. Now that's how you start a second half. That is how you start a second half, folks. Let's go, Benford. Woo! That just gave us the lead.
We saw Bosa show up against Mahomes at a very high level. You could argue Rodgers needs to protect the ball very hard with a cast on your left hand. But there was nobody open there. He went through each guy over and over again. Go ahead and hit play. Get ready to pause it right here. Look at this. Where are you going to throw that ball?
What a play by this defense. What a play by this defense, folks. Way to go, Bosa.
And you go get players like Joey Bosa and hope Rodgers is okay.
That is how you start a second half.
What a play for the Bills.
We needed that, folks, to spark up energy.
For the Bills.
And it's good.
Forcing fumbles this year has the biggest one as a Buffalo Bill. It results in a touchdown picked up by Christian Benford and run in for the lead.
You see the play action? He looks 1, 2, 3, 4, and then he's about to throw the ball. By this point, Bosa stab it. Benford, touchdown. Bills could not have been a better start for Buffalo or a worse start for Pittsburgh.
Watch how he falls here. He falls on his right hand.
Yes.
Everybody wondered, could he brace with his left? But you saw the grimace at that other angle. I mean, he was either in shock and or injured again. We saw the blood out of him. There it is right there. Bosa has a big-time play for Buffalo to start the third quarter.
If you didn't know, it's a physical football game.
Christian Benford in his 50th game. It's his first touchdown in the NFL. The play, again, all set up by Joey Bosa. What an offseason signing that was.
It was.
So we're getting back late from the refrigerator. We've already had one kickoff. In the first 19 seconds, there's a second one. It's Gainwell. And marker is on the field.
And you got to give Bobby Babich and Sean McDermott.
Look who's coming out here.
Credit for that blitz, and here comes Rudolph.
Like you said, wow.
During the return, holding, receiving team number 49.
All right.
10-yard penalty, first down.
I think Rodgers is hurt, so that's why Mason Rudolph is in.
but here's the injury, Jim. Right here, the corner blitz gets picked up and leaves most of one-on-one. And now you know he may be re-aggravated, playing through incredible pain. I think there's multiple fractures. Some of the reports are saying possibly in that left hand. And that could not have felt good.
Mason Rudolph, who had the starter kit last Sunday in Chicago, making his presence felt here early in the second half last week against
need a 3 and out.
For 229 yards and a couple of touchdowns, not enough. They lost by a field goal.
Yeah, but he played well. There's been a couple sacks. One throw, he actually looked.
All right.
He's improved dramatically.
There we go.
They can still win this game with him, and I was actually impressed with his performance last game and a half.
So Warren takes that first snap for Mason and loses a yard. But Rudolph, of course, drafted into the league by Pittsburgh as a third-round pick. And the last time they met, you might remember, it was in a snowstorm, a game that was delayed 27 hours in Buffalo, wild card game, and he played in that game a couple of years ago in Buffalo, won by the Bills.
This is the adjustment now. Okay, different quarterback. How do you adjust Buffalo?
2nd and 11. That's incomplete in the direction of Metcalf. Home crowd getting restless, and a flag comes flying in. At the end of this, they're pointing toward the Buffalo defense.
Come on, guys.
That Vanessa hit the ball out of the hand. It was over. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Defense number 57.
So undisciplined.
It's senseless.
Inexcusable.
That will make me mad if I'm a head coach and Sean McDermott right there. But watch right here. Comes in, he's like, hey, give me that ball.
That is inexcusable, Vanessa.
On that sideline.
Inexcusable. That just cost us 15 yards.
Now you just gave up a first down.
I mean, the number one thing you want for the backup quarterback coming in is put him in 3rd and 11 on his first drive. And now you gave him a little fresher breath of air, a gift. They're sticking with pistol. This is the game plan coming in, which means he's not under center here. He's back right there, but still straight in line.
On 1st and 10, Warren. Stacked up. Picks up about 3. Dorian Williams in the center of all that for the Bills defense.
Yeah, each time they've ran to the right from pistol, they've pitched it because Rodgers doesn't really hand off very often with the left hand helping it on that side. So this will be interesting to see how this plays out.
We're talking to Sean McDermott this week, and his rush defense has been right near the bottom of the league.
Not today.
You heard Tomlin say, we got to establish a running game in this half. Here's Rudolph's throw.
Intercepted. Let's go, Christian Benford. This secondary is playing extraordinary today, folks.
Boy, it didn't take long to make up for the 2 turnovers in the first half. They get 2 in less than 2 minutes of the second half.
Just a poor decision here, throwing to where a lot of Bills defenders are. And if you didn't think the last play was big, the touchdown, Benford.
Let's go. Again, that's another touchdown that absolutely needed to get in our momentum.
Outdone. Not with the
All right. Got myself some chocolate.
Hard to believe what's happened here in the first minute and a half. Wow, 2 minutes into the third quarter.
Shocking. All of a sudden, the 2 turnovers went the other way. They just caught up.
Come on, Josh.
Finding an open target. It's Knox. Right across the middle of the first down.
This is why they have not thrown the ball down the field much, because Josh Allen on the other side is going to get hit right when he's about to throw the ball. So you only have this little clock. He's at the second fastest rate of his career of getting the ball out. And that's because you have 2 backup offensive tackles. 2. That's why you can't turn the ball over Pittsburgh. We could have possibly won the game. We're still in it now.
Wide outs for Shavers and Coleman.
Come on, Cook.
This keeps working.
There you go.
To the outside, he breaks. He gets to the 38. Tackled down by Asante Samuel.
Same run scheme getting out to the corner again, but look at who's back.
Yeah, it's coming out of the blue tent. Addressed the bloodied nose. The question is, will he be back on the field? 2nd and 4. Cook.
Go. There you go.
James Cook is putting up a huge performance here for
The cook is in the kitchen.
31 yards with that carry.
Well, I want you to watch the backside over here. That's going to be washed down. And when Cook literally gets up, he cuts back so much in his patience, his vision. They're going to do it again. Same exact play. Cut back again.
Cook to the 5.
They have ran 2 runs out of different formations, but we still call it the same run, and it's been working. This is why I said this game is raised to win. You've got to adjust right now, Pittsburgh.
That last play for 31 was the first play that went for at least 20 yards in the game. Now Cook has 123 rushing, 21 attempts, nearly 6 o'clock.
They keep getting with this 3-by-1 over here. Bring him back over here. They go in and fit here, and if you want to play action, you can, but he's got to block him.
2nd and goal, and Cook in traffic, trying to find something open up, and he's able to make more out of it than appeared. So they're going to have a 3rd and goal coming up.
Just amazing how they came in with a direct approach to run this football right at him. 22 attempts for Cook already, and we're only a couple minutes in. I mean, he's on pace for 40 runs basically in this game, and
200 yards.
Yes. And so that's what you want to do when you have 2 backup tackles in the game.
Well, here you go again. You always talk about the legs of Allen. Watch Allen's legs. It's tied all time for touchdowns rushing for a quarterback with 75. With Cam Newton. Would this be 76? No, he's going to hand it off to Cook. Cook tries to slash.
Come on.
Score, but he's
No, we're short.
just outside the 1. Now you got a 4th and goal. Kick the chip shot. They make it 13-7. Or you can try to make this a 2-score game.
They're going to go for it. I would keep the field goal in a game like this. I would keep the field goal. That way, no matter what, at least even if Pittsburgh scores at some point, you can always go down and kick a field goal with Josh Allen. Have him need to hear at the end. Right now, you give Pittsburgh a great opportunity on the 2nd turnover to possibly get a stop. Josh Allen's legs, though, again.
Yep. Well, it might come on the last play, but it can always happen here. On 4th and goal.
All right, here we go. Josh gonna throw. What? No way. Let's go. Keon Coleman's back. What a fake, pump fake, touchdown. Boom.
Keon Coleman is back. We're going to get another penalty after the play. This won't determine anything about the score, but guess who was drawn at each other again?
Hayward
and Allen. Going toe-to-toe. Allen wins that round. What a job by him. Pump fakes the edge, free rusher.
Boom.
Gets his eyes downfield, and Coleman, that's why you stay in phase and keep working at it. Your time will come back.
Well, there's a lot of significance to Coleman scoring here. He was inactive 2 weeks ago because, as Sean McDermott told us, because of a discipline situation, because they then went into a short week.
Taunting Pittsburgh number 97. That's his first 4 disqualification.
Wow.
because of the short week. You see the taunting here has been happening all game long. They kept Coleman inactive for the game against Houston, so he's been inactive the last two.
Not today, Pittsburgh. Not today.
Did he ever? I mean, the biggest thing is production in game 2. He was out because of the production they had with the other guys. He's back, and he took advantage of his opportunity. Sometimes that's good.
Make it 17-7.
Good job by Sean McDermott and his staff. Here's Prater.
Oh.
Missed it.
So it's a 9-point ball game now. 16-7. But we're out front by at least two scores.
Friends together. La la la. Friends walk together. La la la. Hopping walk together. Laying together. La 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 la. Everyone together. La 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 la. La la la. Friends, friends, friends. La la la.
I like it.
Fabrice, when you host your
The third reception of the game by a Y out for the Bills. That's it, but it was a big one. And meanwhile, the Pittsburgh offense, we think Rodgers is going to be coming back in here. They've been held to only 81 total yards so far. Turnovers. They matter, but Aaron Rodgers is back. He knows the importance of this game. Prater on the kick. And this is, we talked about it on Thursday.
All right, another flag drawn.
Kicking team number 15. Ball placed at 25. First down.
Okay.
We saw this. We're trying to get Gene's character in here.
Yes, it's because the penalty is 25 yards. We spotted the kick. But Gene,
this is something you
this is
pointed out
what
on
we talked
Thanksgiving.
about after the game, Jimmy. Yeah, when you have a kickoff.
So the second half could not have gone any better, man. Could have not started off any better. 2 turnovers, 2 touchdowns.
Instead of the 30, it's a great move by the special teams in Buffalo.
Yep, thank you, Gene. Here's the handoff. And it's Gainwell for a yard or 2. That's all.
that'll be switched next year, by the way.
Yep, Rodgers back into this game in 6 out of 13 for 54 yards in this one.
They're going to need the 4-time MVP stand in there and make a couple of big-time throws. The problem that I'm seeing right now, he's had very little to work with down the field. And the fact they're not running the ball and people are covered consistently, I'm like, nowhere to go. Someone's got to get open.
It's been a defense that's been run on.
All right, Rogers going to throw.
That ball deflected. That ball came off.
There you go.
Of TJ Sanders, the rookie out of South Carolina. And they're getting more and more restless here in Pittsburgh.
It's a great job by TJ Sanders. This is one of the best teams in the NFL at getting their hands up. If someone's blocking you, Pete, who's come in today, for Broderick Jones, done a good job. But if you're blocked, get your hands up. Received by Russo and the other guys a ton. Well done, just a team philosophy.
And now it's 3rd and 9.
And then made one. Uh-oh, he didn't go across in motion with him. What does that tell you?
They go right ground with Gainwell. And Gainwell is stopped about 2 yards short. They try to cross him up on 3rd and 9 with a run. And now they got 4th and longer than a 1. And their offense is coming off the field.
That's just incredible disguise by Buffalo over and over again. Motions, shifts, everything.
Let's go.
Pressure comes late.
Made another stop.
They actually ran it into it.
Oh,
It was
goodness.
a great play call if it would have been the pressure from the bottom of the screen. Buffalo off the field again, 3rd straight time.
Waitman hunting for the 4th time. Another fair catch signal. And Shakir holds on to it. Shakir, who had 8 catches for over 100 yards in the last game, has not caught one in this game. But the Bills lead it by 9.
Hey, co-pilot.
Hey, co-pilot.
Hey, co-pilot. Show me how to sync my holiday lights to my music.
Let's walk through it together.
Hey, co-pilot. Why are we so far behind?
Toy assembly has declined due to hot cocoa consumption. Can you talk into your computer? Help me figure out these instructions.
Convert this recipe on my screen so it feeds 12.
14.
Can you read the HOA guidelines and make sure I'm not breaking any rules?
Adjust the inflatable reindeer so it's not crossing into the neighbor's yard.
Any wiggle room on the reindeer? I really like the reindeer. I checked Allstate first, saved hundreds on my car insurance. Unfortunately, I didn't check to see if anyone was watching before I stole cotton candy from a child. Checking Allstate first was really smart. Not checking the Jumbotron, not smart. Well, at least I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds. Was it worth it? Yeah.
Doors open at 6 a.m. on Black Friday. So be the first to snag Lowe's doorbuster deals and your choice offers before they're gone. Get more holiday for less.
The Colonel was obsessed with making the perfect flaky holiday pot pie ever since he was gifted his very first fork. The Colonel lived so we could chicken. The best $4.99 you'll spend this season. KFC's chicken pot pie.
This isn't just combat. It's cinema. Every strike is a frame. Every rivalry, a story.
By the way, guys, my next Buffalo Bills game reaction will be against the Eagles in Week 17. So that will be my next game that I'll be reacting to.
It's where stories live, where worlds collide.
And that'll be the last one of the regular season.
It's on the new home of UFC, Paramount Plus. Week 13 continues tonight with Sunday Night Football as the Broncos face the Commanders on NBC and concludes with Monday Night Football as the Giants square off against the Patriots on ESPN. Then Week 14 kicks off with Thursday Night Football on Prime Video. Stream games live on your mobile device with NFL Plus.
Amazing shots of today's game provided by Nationwide. Football belongs to the Buffalo Bills. Halfway through quarter 3.
All right, here we go.
And off on first down to Cook.
Same run again.
There we go.
Keeps working over and over again. And he's shoved right on the sideline by Burbank, but he's got again another 7. Bounces out to the corner. Let's go to Trace.
Guys, first an update on Aaron Rodgers. He spent a lot of time in that tent having a gash on his nose tended to. They put a bandage on it.
Similar injury to what Josh Allen suffered in week 2.
He's playing through a fractured wrist. No chance he's not playing through a cut on his nose. As for Patrick Queen, he is officially out with a hip injury. And James Pierre is now in the locker room being checked for a concussion. Asante Samuel is out there in his place.
All right, that's 2 defensive starters. And they're both key, especially Queen, 2nd and 4.
I think Allen gonna throw off to Jackson Haas. Man, we're looking like a completely different team right now. This is the adjustment I would like to see.
Tony, Justin Herbert able to keep the play alive and hits Thad McConkey for a touchdown. Herbert's 2nd touchdown of the game. 21-7 Chargers. Leading the Raiders, starting 4th. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Johnston and Vidal with the other 2 touchdowns today for the Chargers. Now up a couple of scores on the Raiders. 1st and 10 at the 34. They keep getting this run outside on the corner. Look at the break it outside and dives inside for another yard. This is a simple running game. It's just hard because you've got big guys inside. And right now, you're going to need Pittsburgh, the interior of this defense, who's without Harmon, their 1st-round pick, who's going to be a monster one day, by the way. These guys have to step up and take on these double teams and just hold up in the middle. And the corners got to get in there and tackle faster and risk it a little bit. Ray Davis has come into the backfield. He had a nice sequence in that first half, 3 carries for 25 yards on consecutive plays.
Play action. Allen is trying to scramble. Way to go. What a move. Go, Josh. There you go.
Chip. Both guys right there. You see, they're going to chip the edge. That gives him time. Even though Hayward gets in there, Josh Allen has time then to decipher and go through it. And at that point, he just used his legs.
What a juke.
And once you're going to chip people, Jim, you got less guys in the route. Only 5 guys can catch the ball. 5 on line, you can't. Quarterback doesn't usually throw to himself. 1st down at the 46. Davis. Another good run for him.
1st down.
He's got 12.
We are running the ball right now extremely well.
37 on the ground for this game. He had 44 for the season on the ground before today. 37 here. This is literally going to continue. They're going to go ahead and block. It's going to end up getting to the corners and the safety. Someone's got to make a tackle. Everyone's a hat on a hat. And right now, there's got to be a little adjustment. See how wide they are? Get up in here. Davis. Still going.
Go.
Going and make something out of very little. Another 10-plus run for.
I am very happy with how we were able to run the ball today.
12 yards rushing on the afternoon. And so much of it, though, is the edge blocking right here. So when we call set the edge, you create force. You force the ball on the edge back inside. And so when he goes like this and then bounces over here, the force is going up here and then coming back in, which makes it go out here. That's continued to happen over and over again. He cuts outside. Try to. TJ Watt has hold of him. Good job by Pittsburgh there. Hasn't been many times they've been stopped. Here's what's happened. That's the play you just saw. So this ball, he's going to go in here, and if the hole's not there, you bounce outside, which means you didn't set the edge. The next one's a zone where everyone's going to run out. He's going to get there, cut back inside. And they have been
James Cook having another James Cook game.
all game, and it's worked almost all the time. You're exactly right.
200 yards on the ground tonight. Total.
2nd and 10. Good pass, busted middle.
There we go. That's the kind of play calling right there that I like to see. And execution, of course.
Patrick Queen out for the rest of the game.
Mike Tomlin's reaction, man. Priceless.
3rd and 5. Ty Johnson comes into the backfield.
Josh Allen keeper.
Hanging around within a yard of the first. 4th and 1.
They're going to go for this. 16-7, 12's not that big of a difference, right?
And they bring Cook in after he set the last 5 snaps.
Gabe Davis said this is telling me ding, ding, ding. You've also got Shavers in. We look at the players. Run, everybody.
Here we go. 4th and 1.
Ty Johnson's here, though. Alert.
Goes to Johnson.
First down.
Has the first down.
Boom. There it is.
Everyone thought it might go to Cook. They go to the up back. And
This,
Johnson
I'm telling you, this game has been a tale of two halves.
Back right there. That's ding, ding, ding. Because he's not going to be big enough to block Cam Hayward. Some of these guys. It's a running back, which means it's a passer. He's getting the ball.
More than triple the yardage in favor of Buffalo. With a minute to go in the 3rd quarter.
That's crazy, that stat right there.
I mean, 90 yards total offense for Pittsburgh. And we're almost at the end of 3 quarters. This quarter alone, 118 yards to 3.
Same run, set the edge.
Pass. Coleman could not hold on. He had Porter in there. They have a little exchange of shoves and chatter.
Well, that was your RPO, Jim, which means the quarterback has a run-pass option if he likes to look at the top where there's no one inside. But Rodgers
Drop
does
it
the
there.
same thing today. That's supposed to be open. You're supposed to win that. But the receiver doesn't on that one right there. Porter's going to jog. It's like Hayward's been, but you had the option to run that if you wanted to. But Josh Allen makes the decision after the snap.
2nd and 10, and again, both backs are in. Johnson and Cook.
Misdirection.
Allen looking now, dumps it over.
Dumps it to Cook there. Go. Was it the first? Is it the first down?
Broke away from Peyton.
I'm not sure if it is or not.
Goes for 14.
This was outstanding by Josh Allen.
Boom. Wasn't even out. That's a first.
His ability to
Move
look down
the
the
chains,
field,
boys.
as you see.
Oh, no.
Long hair,
First down.
Just slightly. That's all. When I have long hair, they can grab it. But Josh Allen's ability to look down the field there, Jim, and then reset and throw that laser to him.
Take it to the end of the 3rd,
That's
boys.
why it's the first down. Josh Allen, pretty good.
They are going to let it run out. They've also respotted the football from the 7 to the 5, where it'll be 1st and goal.
All right. Back.
Qualifying businesses deduct up to 100% of the purchase price on select vehicles.
Making a few small changes to how you use energy in your home can make a big difference. Like setting your AC. Every degree you raise it can save you up to 5% on cooling costs. With the FPL Energy Manager, you can easily monitor how much energy you're using, see which appliances use the most, and how it affects your bill. Keep more money in your pocket by making your home more energy efficient. Learn more at fpl.com/ways to save.
Thanksgiving, time for new promos.
This Thanksgiving weekend, Hard Rock Bet is serving up a buffet of profit boosts, kicking off with 50% profit boosts for all 3 Thanksgiving Day games. And more boosts every day through Monday night. It's time to stuff your plate with profit boosts. Roll with us this turkey season on Hard Rock Bet. Plus, new customers bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets if you win.
Watch WKRG Sports Director Gerhard Beffengani. Welcome back to Acrisure Stadium for the start of the fourth quarter. Jim Nance, Tony Romo. Tracy Wolfson, how about the backup tackles for the Bills? Vandemark, Anderson, helping lead this rushing attack to 218 yards on the ground through 3 quarters. And they start the fourth, first and goal at the 5. Right up the shoulder of Shakir.
That should have been a touchdown. Threw it on his back shoulder. Shakir goes a little fast. Should have been a little slower, but Josh throws it on the back shoulder.
And pass goes whistling.
He threw too hard. Honestly, that's a very short pass. Actually, when you're out on that field, it comes out really quick. To me, this is where
mistimed it.
Sell out, like they did there. It's going to be man-to-man, cover 0, basically. You can't throw the ball.
Oh yeah, we're dominating time of possession.
Too much. Coach just told him that sideline. See what happens.
Second and goal. Handoff late to Cook, and there is Hayward taking out some of his frustration on that play.
Well, you watch it right here. You want to go ahead, over here. You're going to watch him just bust through. Remember, I told you, just based on the coverage, you can tell they're going to sell out for the run. We've been run on too much today. 215 yards. Do not let them run in. This cannot go to a 3-score game, like Tomlin says. If they want to throw it, fine, but we're not going to let it be easy. Now it switches. Now they're going to miss.
A field goal would keep it a 2-score game. Third and goal from the 8.
Look inside.
Come on, Josh, go. Go. Touchdown. Touchdown. Let's go. Way to go, Josh. Yes. Let's go. Most career rushing touchdowns by a quarterback in NFL history. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go.
Except for the fact that Torrance, 64, and Anderson come in and say, we're going to do the tush push a lot later than normal. Here we go. That was stopped until they came in.
And Anderson really made a difference there.
And it's good.
And after being held to only a field goal in the first half, they put up 20 in the first 16 minutes of the second half. 8 yards, and he earned every inch.
So 23-7. Like I said, tale of 2 different halves. Like, I'm happy, man. The second half has been phenomenal.
It's that time of year again. Happy Honda Days, where you can drive in a Honda.
If we just limit the turnovers and keep not make self-wounded mistakes, we can win out if we play like this. If we limit the turnovers, don't shoot ourselves in the foot, we can win games like this. So
Oh, there it is.
Cool, iPhone 17. Price with T-Mobile.
You get 4 iPhone 17s on them.
Wait, who's taking the pick? At T-Mobile, get 4 iPhone 17s with their amazing cameras on us. Plus 4 lines for just $25 a line.
Smile, it's an Elfie.
At Burger King, you write the rules of value.
New rule number 82. Everyone gets what they want. Now we choose the deal. So I get exactly what I want, and so does the Cookie Princess.
There's something for everyone with the $5 deal or $7 trio.
With low prices. prices store-wide. Eat well for less at Whole Foods Market.
2 lemonades, please. Here, on me.
Larry. I go with the Active Cash credit card from Wells Fargo here. With this baby, they'll score like a 2%er.
Good choice.
Score unlimited 2% cash rewards on purchases. Terms apply. New CVS Tonight.
My daughter's missing. I don't know what to do.
Tracker is all new. CVS Tonight every 60 minutes.
Today's the day the king falls.
New Matlock. Thursday.
There are the feeble numbers for the second half for the Steelers. The fumble, return for a touchdown. The pick, which led to a touchdown. And then the punt, which they then drove the field for another touchdown. 20-0 in the second half. Here's the kickoff by Prater. Williams, they've covered him up pretty well so far, and he spins around about the 34. Quick thought on them going for 1 instead of 2.
Well, the analytics will tell you to go for 1 there, but hard to get 2-2-point conversions. However, I am more like, if I like this play, I like how we're playing, we're running the football, I'm going for 2.
Would have made it a 3-score game.
Because that's exactly right.
If you can
Now, there's an emotional aspect. Oh, we're still only down 2 scores. You know, that matters. How many teams come back from 3 scores down?
Oh, lost the football, lost the snap there.
Back at the 18. Doesn't look like many teams come back from 2 scores down in the 4th with the way that the Steelers have been playing today.
And they had 90 yards of offense before that play.
Could be less, and this is just a horrendous snap.
Could be down to 75.
That's rare for a guy like Zach Frazier, who's played outstanding this year. He's got a bright future. The whole right side of the line, I feel like, but that was a terrible drive for him.
Second 26.
Now Rodgers is going to be like, all right, I got this. Here we go.
Russo coming in on him. Pass. Caught. There is Washington. And he is tough to tackle. Brought down by Johnson and Poyer. He's just gigantic. 6'7", 311 pounds.
He is a tight end. And watch right here. He's going to chip. And Rodgers does a good job looking downfield. And when he gets it down, it's like, all right, that shouldn't be stopped. Right there. They don't even want to tackle him. That's when you have a huge guy. That's why I said he could be your difference maker. Got to utilize him more and more.
Mike Tomlin says a unique player. He is like Shaq in the post. Huge upside, he says. 3rd and 7.
That's a first.
Able to pick up the first down on the catch.
He just fired and went to try and make it a 3-score game. You got a veteran quarterback who's like, all right, we've tried all our stuff. Doesn't work. I got you. Get up on the ball. Huddle. We're going to play quicker, and now you're a little scared. Still has the arm, has some ability, even though the weapons aren't great. But you got to protect a quick score for Buffalo.
So they get out of a 2nd and 26. Now there's a first down. Hand off to one. Oh, he jumps over one defender. Right over Cole Bishop. And another Pittsburgh first.
It's a great job by the center. Frazier and left guard. Isaac that just gives that room, and then the jump. Not today. But you give that emotion to the other team that they have a chance and you're still within 2 scores.
From the 41. Ball knocked out by Tre'Davious White, who was coming up from the secondary.
The timing of some of these corner blitzes have been outstanding.
Think of all the players, Tony, that they brought back, that the Bills have brought back from the past, like Tre'Davious White and Jordan Poyer, Jordan Phillips on just this side of the ball. You got, of course, on the other side, you got the likes of Gabe Davis.
There's been so many guys who have blitzed at corners the past 3-4 weeks. Teams are adjusting now, and they're getting the quarterback in that window.
2nd and 10.
Again, corner blitz.
Oh, wide open.
Washington still rumbling. Down to the 15 before
Yeah.
hold on to the tackle.
Secondary was a little slow there.
It's up 26. This is just a great job by Rodgers. That's the guy you got to continue. He is the difference maker. There's not many on this team. First play that went for over 20 yards for the Steelers today. And Rodgers throwing in the direction of Warren. First time all day there's been any kind of rhythm to this offense.
Well, it's just outstanding. You could have seen from behind. Rodgers just to throw this over the top of the linebackers. But the reason you can do that is because you have a guy who's 6'7", maybe even 6'8", 311, and just let him high point it. And that's where I'm like, there's only so many guys I know. He's not the fastest guy. He's not, but he's a great run blocker, and he has a catch radius that's really good.
They drafted him in the third round out of Georgia, where he backed up the likes. Brock Bowers
looks out for the quick screen out to the
second and 10. Pass down the middle, and no one there. Johnny Smith was well right of that on the goal line.
Rodgers gives a signal out here, and I want you to watch. Right there, he's telling him to break in, and you're going to find very quickly that Smith breaks out, and he was like, oh, man, I told you. You see how upset he was? He gave the signal before, but he didn't get it.
He thought he had a touchdown play.
Correct, and he did.
3rd and 10. Pressure.
Come on, make the stop. There it is. Oh, fumble. Incomplete.
Down with 4th and 2 coming up.
That's crazy. That is a running back running a slot receiver route at a very high level. This kid is very impressive. Gainwell, Washington.
I mean, if they go for it, I won't be surprised.
All right, they're going to bring in the likes of Spencer Anderson as an eligible receiver on that offensive
Oh,
line.
they're going. Yeah, they're going for it. Pittsburgh's going for it.
It's far though. Are you really willing to run it right here with extra? That's a tackle out there playing receiver.
Gainwell, the running back. Gainwell gets.
They're running it. Make the stop. There we go. Turnover on downs. The defense continues to make the stops.
Tony, you didn't like that call yet. You saw him setting it up. I didn't love it. It's a long two.
Boom.
Only pure thing in this world. There's something you're hiding.
This world was much deeper than you imagine.
Burn them all. If your father and I do not return, you go as far and as fast as you can.
What's that always say?
Sully never quits.
That's right. Sully never quits. The day is gone. Avatar, Fire and Dash. PG-13. Get tickets now.
The new iPhone 17 Pro?
Make their holiday wish come true with AT&T. Get iPhone 17 Pro on us when you trade in your old iPhone. Any condition. Most expensive plan not required.
Let's go, boys. One thing I've noticed about football fans is they all talk while the players can actually hear them.
Proud of you. Looking good. Keep it up.
But when you have Geico Insurance, you'll always be heard. They have top-notch customer service with people who really care.
There you go. That's how you run inside zone. Anything for you, bud?
Cool. Could you pass the ball?
Yeah, I'm trying.
Just pass the ball.
Yeah, just
Okay.
That's
Sorry.
it.
It feels good to be heard. It feels good to Geico.
On the 12th day of winter, the Jeep ran into me. 12 switchbacks winding, 11 rubber duckies, 10-inch touchscreen, 9 pine tree sparkling, 8 decades going, 7 spots of shadow, skipping a few, 3 rows of seating, 2 finger waves, and only one.
Jeep. There's only one. Right now, during the Jeep Black Friday sales event, purchase and get $4,500 total bonus cash allowance, plus no monthly payments for 90 days on select 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee L models in dealer stock.
Cookies and gift wrapping. They made a cute little you.
Best gift ever.
Looks like that is on the best gift ever for everyone at Best Buy. Switch to, is it going to
It's messed up.
Get great deals on wow gifts for everyone at Best Buy.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Best Buy. Imagine that. Avatar, Fire and Ash, in theaters December 19th. And by AT&T. Connecting changes everything.
We're back on a 30-degree day in Pittsburgh.
All right.
The Bills take over on downs with 10 minutes to go, up 16. Sitting run, they've been doing it, bouncing outside.
There you go, Cook.
Corner was there. Porter Jr. was there. They couldn't bounce it for 10. It was for 3. Saturday, 3 scoops of move, a triple header.
James Cook, man, other than that fumble, other than the first half, he has been outstanding.
And then Scott Drew's Baylor Bears in Memphis close it out. See it Saturday on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus. They are approaching record territory for a visiting team running the football in this stadium. One thing that's tried and true through the years when you play at Pittsburgh, they run the football, the Steelers, and they don't let you do it. That's exactly right. Here's a pass play up ahead, and Dawson knocks.
Oh, I thought that was dropped for a second. All right, good. We got the first. What a throw.
Back inside the 10-yard line. That's 16 on that play.
Well, this is what you were just talking about. The more you run the ball, the more the guy's got to go into the line of scrimmage, and the tight end can get up and out there. But to me, Jim, going into this game, they were averaging giving up 364 yards, the most in team history for a Steelers team, which is so rare because Tomlin's such a good coach. 258 yards in the air, but at least they were getting takeaways and some sacks that kept them in the game. But when the offense can't perform, you can't get it done then.
They need 6 yards for the all-time.
Come on, Cook.
by a visitor on the ground. There is Cook.
Again, Cook's showing you the reason why we paid him. We paid him. All right, so we'll be 8. We'll finish 8-4, and we'll move up more in the wild card spots.
New England opening the day with a 2.5-game lead over the Bills. The rematch game between those two, December 14th at Foxborough.
That's going to be big.
Let me repeat this. 2 yards on the ground away from the all-time rushing performance by a visitor in this stadium that opened in 2001.
That is crazy.
On 2nd and 6.
Play action. Allen's going to throw. Woo! What a throw. What a play.
With a second catch of this drive.
You've announced some records over the years. What's your guess? Do they get the 2 yards?
They're going to, I would say, no doubt get that, because you still have 7:40 to go. The record 2.
If we score a touchdown here and get an extra point, we'd be up. We would have 30 points total.
And by Cleveland in this building in 2016, 2-3-1. They right now actually are at 2:30. So they're 1 yard from tying it, 2 yards from breaking it, and 3 yards from a first down.
With a 2-score game here, I don't expect Josh Allen's legs. Normally I would. I think it's a normal one where he's just going to throw it.
Out of the backfield, Johnson.
First down.
Fight for that first down yardage, and they give it to him. First down, Buffalo. Now they'll get the record.
You're exactly right. It's going to be misdirection. He lines up on the right side, comes across, and that is correct. A very simple play. We got to give Joe Brady a ton of credit. Down 2 tackles, down Kincaid.
Yeah.
3 of your top 4 offensive players. He has been outstanding today, and he's playing the game that he's seeing play out in front of his eyes and adjusting within real time. And when he took over a couple years ago as the offensive coordinator, he was a guy that really gave birth to the idea you got to run the football more. Here is Ty Johnson, and the Bills now have the stadium record for a visitor. I'm sorry, Ray Davis. How about Davis today? He had 44 yards again on the
Yeah, Joe Brady's play calling definitely got better in the second half. Like, everything got better in the second half on offense.
Well, everybody's running the football.
Tail of 2 halves. I mean,
Blocking his booty off, too, and this is tough. Terrell Austin right now. He does not like that. Look at that. You don't want that record, do you? Terrell Austin, he was a great coordinator for a long time. It's not their day right now. Keep lining up in the 3-by-1. They're going to keep running it here, and then eventually the action. It's going to bounce out here.
Okay.
Here's again Davis.
Delta Davis here.
Set up 3rd and 2. Inside of 6 minutes to go.
You can sense my frustration. Yeah, I wouldn't mind if it happened to the Bills. I'd do the same thing. It's not about a team. I'm always like, we got to do this a little better. But the truth is, we both love both these teams. And to me, Aaron Rodgers, that frustration is real. For Josh Allen, he's 14 for 22, 115 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. 16 yards is the longest completion he's had in the game. And guess what? It's about winning. That's a huge performance. 3-by-1 at the bottom, same thing.
Timeout called by the Bills. Well, we have a moment. Paramount Plus is the new home of UFC. Starting this January, stream every fight live with just 1 subscription. UFC on Paramount Plus, it's on. Now, the Steelers, and it's still not officially over yet. It's still round 16. But
You're going to stop right here and a punt.
Next week, they'll travel to Baltimore. Both teams, if they don't win this one, will go into the game at 6-6.
Big one.
Yeah. Be playing for first place in the division. They played 2 of the last 5 games against one another, including week 18 here. So next week at Baltimore, we're going to be there for that one. 3rd down and 2. If the Bills get 2 more yards on the ground, it'll be the most by a visitor in Pittsburgh. This in Three Rivers Stadium, that would be in 50 years.
Hand off to the right. Come back.
Get to cook. There we go.
Too easy.
Yeah.
First down.
Game when Buffalo rushed for 310 yards versus the Steel Curtain is the only game.
310 freaking yards on the ground. Phenomenal. Outstanding, man. Just
That's the day they ran a football like they are today.
unbelievable. That many yards.
Yeah. And again, it was
244 rush yards today. Most by opponent in Pitt since 1975. It was either 314. I think it was total offense. Yeah, total offense. That was over 240 rushing yards.
First down.
Oh, slipped in the backfield.
I'm glad you mentioned Edwards because we talked a lot about Ryan Van DeMark. They call him Vandy coming in for Deion Dawkins, and we talked a lot about Alec Anderson taking over for Spencer Brown on the right side, but the center of that line, Edwards, McGovern the center,
Yes.
Torrance, the right guard, they deserve credit.
They have played outstanding today. Torrance on the play before that on the 3rd down was a
Yeah, shout out to the offensive line. They played well today, of course.
You just saw Alec Anderson. I mean, this has been the difference in the game because you come in.
Made adjustments.
They're going to be
There we go. It's Coleman.
imposed there, and not so much because the way the game plan was situated, they imposed their will. Give the Bills credit. They played the game the way they needed to win today.
Let's check the flag here.
After the play was over, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 93 of Pittsburgh. It's a 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Boom.
You saw even
Boom.
on top of it, TJ hobbling to the sideline. Ocho Maywa is the one gets flagged here.
Yeah, right there.
Says he. Oh, that's it. That's one that did it. Yeah, Dawson Knox. And TJ.
We've been the more disciplined team in the second half.
Timeout on the field.
For an elf, the holidays are stressful, but Verizon's got a
All right. Ray Davis.
Slides off a tackle.
We're running them down.
42. Let's go through some of the early headlines.
We're running all over Pittsburgh, running the ball down their throat.
Some of the early games today, which are important for playoff seeding because it's getting interesting. How about Houston winning at the Colts, who are now slipping? 4 straight wins for Houston. That team started 0-3. I know you've heard me mention it a couple of times already, but the Jags. How about it, folks? They're in first place in the AFC South. Wow. And the Panthers beat the Rams, and they're just their 3rd loss of the year. The 49ers win in Cleveland. Same run over and over again. It's going not 2 yards short of the verse. There's one other thing. On Jacksonville and Indianapolis and Houston, all of a sudden the AFC South is really interesting. And Jacksonville and Indy actually meet twice in the last 5 weeks, including next week at Jacksonville, which could determine the division. Mm-hmm. Who would have thought? Whichever team was going to lose here today, Tony, was going to move out of the top 7.
True, but who would have thought that Indianapolis would move into the wild card today?
Woo.
Just a couple weeks ago, they were the one.
Let's go, Buffalo.
Exactly right, which is why there's a lot of football left. And a team hanging back there, Kansas City, just waiting for someone to falter. But they're bleak right now.
And they got to win. And maybe win them all. 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh.
I'm being told this is Steve O'Neill from Liberty Mutual to help save you hundreds by customizing your car insurance. And this private adult is the gentleman under the security guard.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
You love a clean plate. Almost as much as we do. For 70 years, Cascade has left no mess, no residue, no worries. Cascade, leaving nothing behind since 1955.
It's for you. Do you like it? Come on, Charlie. Use your new door. Come on, let's go. I said go. Let's go. Silly dog. I'm going to trade you for a cat.
Red Bull gives you wings.
It's a new Red Bull Winter Edition with the taste of Fuji apple and ginger. Wings for your winter, with and without sugar.
Ever since we told Jason Kelsey NFL Sunday Ticket is just $48 for new users, he hasn't stopped cheering. NFL Sunday Ticket, now just $48 for the rest of the regular season.
Extra value meals are back at McDonald's. For just $5, get a savory and sweet sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddles, plus hash browns and a coffee. The sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddles meal for $5.
Confidence isn't given. It's built. One choice, one moment, one step at a time. How you feel is how you play. It starts with a click. Invisalign.
Okay, one more time. Walmart's Black Friday deals are online November 25th and last all week.
All week.
All week?
Every day.
Every day.
And you'll buy me anything I want.
I didn't say that.
Run me through it one more time.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Walmart Black Friday deals. Now live and ready to shop online now. And by Liberty Mutual Insurance. Only pay for what you need.
Last 2 minutes here in Pittsburgh.
See if we can try to score a touchdown here before this game ends.
Who were down 7-3 at halftime. Give it to Cook. It's going to be 4th and a long yard to go. Talking to Coach McDermott with this tackle situation coming to the game. He said
4th and 1, huh?
Moderation. Approach can't be, we can't let Watt, Highsmith ruin this game.
We got Cincinnati next week, and then the Patriots. That's going to be a big one. The Cleveland Browns, then Philadelphia, and then the Jets. That's it for the regular season.
We're going to die trying. We're going to see if we can manufacture an identity the rest of this regular season. I think in some ways they've done that today. And toughness is the identity all these coaches want.
We've always had, they'll take it down and then take a time out. But I'll tell you right now, You just described it. Who has an identity that will carry the playoffs? There's not the juggernaut anymore, right? Right. There's not this monster waiting out there of Kansas City, possibly Buffalo or Baltimore in the past. At the end of the day, this is literally going to be who has an identity. Bills is running the ball and having Josh Allen. The Broncos is pass rush. There's only so many teams that have that in the AFC.
Next week, by the way, regional action. Steelers and Ravens is our headliner. Again, you got the Colts and the Jags and other regional action next Sunday. It all begins at noon Eastern with the NFL Today. You can always count on Sundays. The NFL on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus. They're going to kick a field goal here.
All right.
With Matt Schrader coming out.
Should be 26-7.
Seconds remaining. 27-yard attempt.
And with everything open in the AFC, that's what's going to come down to is who has an identity that they can rely on. Buffalo did it today with their run game.
And Prater adds 3 more. His second,
All right.
27 yards today.
Oh,
the Steelers just battered and bruised, and their pride is also hurt because when you give up that kind of offense, rushing numbers, they're not accustomed to that around here by any means. 249 is the number.
That's been the biggest difference in some ways. You bring in Aaron Rodgers, and you have the same defense as the past. Why don't you welcome some people?
Yeah, I'd like to welcome those of you who are watching the Chargers' victory over the Raiders. We're down to a minute to go here in Pittsburgh. The Steelers led at the intermission at 7-3, but the first play of the third quarter was a strip sack by Joey Bosa, scooped up by his corner, Christian Benford, who ran
This defense played phenomenal tonight.
For the Steelers, Benford came up with an interception.
Really well.
Yeah. Rudolph had to come in.
And this second half was absolutely awesome. Just what a turnaround.
Williams. And he is tackled down again quickly by Sullivan. Tonight on CBS begins with 60 Minutes, and the 18-year-old soccer sensation Lamine Yamal. Tonight on 60 Minutes, followed by new episodes of Tracker and the music competition series The Road, plus Boston Blue. That's tonight on CBS Sunday.
This has been a microcosm as Mason Rudolph's going to finish the game here for the Steelers of the Steelers season. 40 plays they've had in this game.
23. Wait, how many? 23 unanswered points.
The least amount of plays in the league. Now there's a chance they go back to last after this performance.
Oh, just a moment ago, look at Josh Allen coming over and giving a nod to the two guys that had to come in today who were certainly under the microscope, the two tackles. And then he comes over to the likes of David Edwards and thanks his offensive line. They did it today for a record day by an opponent in this stadium on the ground. Rudolph, final 30 seconds. There's a catch made by Skowronek and knocking down one of the members of the Pittsburgh staff on the sideline.
That's how tough it's been all day. Haven't been able to run the football for Pittsburgh, and then all of a sudden you got to throw it. But just this is why it's going to be difficult if they can't stop people on defense consistently.
Can we thank all the folks that we are so blessed to work with, our crew. We just finished a road trip that for a great many of us was 11 days. Here's Warren. They went from Indianapolis to Kansas City to Dallas.
That should do it, folks.
To here in Pittsburgh. And this game is over. But thank you to you all. Thank you.
Woo. All right, we get the job done against the Pittsburgh Steelers, 26-7. Tale of two halves. First half was rocky and not good. Second half was phenomenal. So I'm happy with the result. We improved to 8-4, still in the wild card spot.
26-7 is the final.
Yep. So yeah, guys, I'll go ahead and see you guys in my Buffalo Bills game review. So yeah, guys. Anyways, we got the job done. 26-7. Tale of two halves. We were able to run the ball down We were able to run all over Pittsburgh. And yeah, we're in a wild card spot. Still in a wild card spot. So anyways, This is Preston signing off. Peace out.
Well, Josh just said to me, find a way. Well, certainly you come in with a banged up